Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another session of D&D. We are Not Great RPG.
It's very nice putting you on the spot to have to do that.
I know.
How uncomfortable is it? Because I've had to do it too.
It's all right. I am Nod Goosted Barilla. No, I am DJ, the DM for this evening. So we'll go ahead and go around the table, introduce ourselves and our characters, and then I'll read the recap. So we'll go ahead and start with Sarah then.
Oh, weird.
I know.
I'm Sarah, and I'm playing Zafira.
I'm John, and I play Raz.
I'm Mike, and I play Fizzlewick Glimmereye.
I'm Tom, and I play Nikolai Greaves.
Hi, and like I'm said.
Precisely.
Go
Hi.
Hi. So like I said, I'm DJ, and I'll be DMing this evening. So last session, you were in the midst of your battle with the Medusa Marlos. And right as we picked up at the beginning of last session, it was Marlos' turn. He turned to attack Nikolai and said, it's a human. It's been a while since I've killed one of you. And Nikolai looked at him. His legs, not long thereafter, starting to turn to stone. Soot, maybe 15 feet away, his legs were also stone. As combat continued, it was soon Soot's action, and Soot looked once again to Marlos, and unfortunately turned completely to stone in the Medusa's gaze. His statue currently being transported to Red Larch by the Dao named Zarva, who was found in the Temple of Black Earth. So as you continued adventuring, you went back up to the Sacred Stone Monastery that you had initially entered through, rested for the night, and made arrangements for Soot's body to be returned to Red Larch. Following that, you returned to the Temple of Black Earth and continued back through the dungeon the way you had came. As you descended down the great staircase in the Temple of Black Earth, called the Ancient Stair. You descended to a large cavernous area, and as you began to explore what you would come to know was called the Fane of the Eye, you soon came upon a door, and under the door you saw a faint purple glow, ebbing and flowing as you looked, and that is where we pick up this week. So all of your characters are currently on the outside of this, what you do not know is a hallway, but do know is a door. You see a purple glow coming from beneath it.
Hallway.
Yes. Yep. There's two doors, and you are currently on the outside of the outermost door.
Go ahead, Soot. Oh. That's right, he's dead still.
I guess I will go first. Can anybody maybe check for traps? It's not my best.
I can probably try to.
What the?
I can.
I can.
Tinker it over.
Yeah, I mean, if we want to wait 10 minutes, I can look for some sources of magic.
I'll say, as you're standing here, you hear faint voices. Ah, boo! Ah!
Do I recognize the language?
Make a history check.
I don't have to know how to speak it to know what it is. History, you said?
Mm-hmm.
It's a 16.
16. It's speaking. The voice is speaking common.
Oh.
Yep. But
He's just making sounds?
you associate the voice to a larger creature.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is coming from the other side of the door that we're inspecting?
It's coming from the other side of that door. Yep.
Sounds like something pretty big out there.
Sure does. I'll pull out my tools and start tinkering, and I'll ritual cast Detect Magic. If we want to hang out while I do that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, there's purple mist. I'm not fucking walking into that shit.
No, I don't blame you at all. Okay, so you run, ritual cast Detect Magic. That's for what, 30 feet, right?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll say within 30 feet of where you are, there's no magic.
Okay. So, yeah.
Can
I don't...
check for non-magic traps?
Yeah. Make an investigation check.
That's what I'm talking about.
Investigation?
Yeah.
I miss yelling at Soot already.
I'll help you.
Oh, you
with
miss
that.
him.
Please.
No, not him. The action of me yelling at him.
Please.
I don't associate
He
those two
was
things together.
100%
Your
my
friend.
best friend.
Yes.
So maybe you and I are pretty okay.
I will just write about it extensively in my journals.
Oh, as long as you publish it at least
Yes.
1 year after today,
The life of
is
Soot.
fine. Is
11.
fine.
Worthless.
11, no traps. You don't sense any traps there.
I haven't found any.
I'm sorry, I've begun writing. Worthless and unneeded is the first line.
Do you feel confident about how well you did on trap? I did not hear about some sort of roll. I missed number. I assume you did very well and that we're okay.
I didn't find any traps.
Oh, okay. I guess I open the goddamn door and walk through.
Okay, you open the door and walk through, and you enter into a, what's that? 10 by 30 foot hallway. Door open behind you, you see a door ahead of you. The purple glow that you saw before is beginning to fill this hallway as you look down it. It's especially strong at the end of...
Do I feel any different or like anything's changing? It's just there's just a purple glow, like as if there's like a very bright UV light on the other side.
You just see a pervasive purple glow shining from underneath of that door frame.
It doesn't feel like a mist or like it doesn't look like particles or anything like that.
No.
All right.
I still have detect magic up, so I'll like slowly walk closer toward that door. Nothing.
You're also holding Iron Fang, right?
Yes.
That thing for precious stones is going off. I mean, it's shaking like an old Motorola off a table. It's,
I wish I
Okay.
could dance like that.
So I know that they're nearby, but not where. Okay. And I don't see anything that looks alarmingly like magic.
no.
Okay, I'm gonna be looking at Iron Fang and then back around and tell
Okay.
you guys I don't see any magic.
And I'll say, as you were walking closer to this door, you feel Iron Fang shaking harder and harder.
Okay. Yeah. No magic, but there has to be some precious materials in this room.
That's all I needed to hear.
You moving forward?
All right.
Anyone else?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if I'm being honest, I would like to,
Can I
in
check
honor
for
of
traps
Soot,
on this door?
walk through door
Yeah.
first.
Make an investigation check.
I'm sure he would
It's
be
the exact
proud.
same roll.
Nice. I'll
It's
say,
important
as
for me
you
to
work
protect
along
you.
the frame of the door, you look underneath of it, and you can see what looks like a humanoid figure sitting down. Also, even if you don't have dark vision, that room is pretty well lit, so you would see that. You see a humanoid figure sitting down, as well as the feet of two very large creatures on either side of it, but no traps.
There's a person sitting right there in the middle.
Once you open that door, you'll see him. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
I'm just looking. I can, I guess, see under the under the door.
I mean, I
Oh.
could crawl my way over.
I could also crawl my way over.
You could work in tandem.
I would like to watch you crawl.
So I
Mike, I'm so sorry, because I watched the terror flush your face as you heard that.
yeah, missing half the conversation. I was in the tank there. So I have tremor sense. Do I feel any movement within 60 feet other than with my companions?
Each
Yeah,
of those
it
squares
reaches
is
the
5
end.
feet,
Yeah.
so that's within 60 feet.
Yep.
So yeah, through tremor sense, you can locate. Tremor sense is cool because it gives you like exact location. You can know exactly where.
Yeah,
it
as
is.
long as they're moving, I know where they are.
So I'll say the humanoid that Zafira saw sitting on the ground is currently. You can feel it rocking back and forth on the ground.
Okay.
The two larger creatures, you can just feel them shift because of how heavy they are, just naturally shifting their weight from one foot to another.
Okay.
Registers as a tremor.
All right.
Wow.
So I feel 3 things.
You feel
Two-
one
okay.
light and then 2 pretty heavy. Yeah.
Cool. And yeah, I'll forward that along. There are 2 large things in this room. I can feel them.
Would we like to walk in?
I'm going to wild shape into a spider.
Okay.
How many spiders?
I can only wild shape into a single spider.
Oh,
I'm also.
that seems inefficient.
I mean, I did take 5 levels in Ranger before I went Druid, so...
It's very true.
I don't change into one
I will
spider.
utilize the senses of my spidery familiar and
Great.
just kind of like look over at Spider Zafira in
love
my
it.
familiar form and just begin to crawl in tandem underneath this door.
All right, you two.
We're the most horrifying army
Oh,
ever.
you really are.
You know,
It's
I think I've talked about this on stream before, but that spider that's just like,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what you're doing.
yeah.
like trying to land a plane.
That's exactly how I pictured it. I'm glad that I was right.
So as you walk in, you see weird crystals jut from the walls and the floor of this ancient hall, giving off violet light. On the east side, these crystals form a distinct doorway or gate, beyond which the floor slopes downward. 2 huge bedrolls and barrels full of provisions are in the southern end of this room. Toward the southern end of this room, you also see a humanoid figure. If you can just... Yep. And yeah. And then, yeah, if you want to go ahead and, once you're settled in, describe your character.
Murder him.
Also, look, I
You killed
unkilled
Soot.
Don.
What'd you say?
I said I unkilled Don.
You did. Hey man, where's your cloak?
Hoodie's close
fine.
enough. A hoodie's a modern cloak.
Once you put the hood up, what's even the difference?
I just feel like my immersion's been broken.
I mean, it genuinely looks like a cloak to me.
You just look like you go to the mall a lot.
Alright, I
Fair
fight him.
Fair enough.
It's where I hang out on Fridays.
Okay. So you guys see a tabaxi with grayish, like kind of like dirty white fur with some black fur on the tufts of my pointed ears. Similarly to what I am wearing, a green tunic with a like light purple reddish vest with some runes inscribed on it. A dark gray shawl hood, some purple monk pants, and bandages on my hands and feet in the traditional monk style, and milky white glossed over eyes. And around my neck is a single chain with a red gem clasped in it. And I am sitting on this floor with shackles around my arms.
Right. And as you look around, you also see 2 very large giants.
Ooh, giants?
Yeah. I mean, they're very large, you know. I don't know if you've seen them before, but yeah, they're pretty big giants.
I would like to immediately just look at the bandages on his hands and feet.
You're not in the room yet.
Because
Go!
this is us
Oh, there's
scouting
spiders! I got so excited. I wanted to be a part
I
of
did
this.
this
I
whole
forgot. I remember you did the
airplane
dance, and
dance.
I've got egg on my face. You know?
Yeah, so I mean, I, in unison with you, would spider dance over. Takes 2 to tango.
All right. So you walk into where they are.
Yeah, I mean, I would definitely get closer to, like, the middle portion of this room.
Okay.
Because, I mean, as spiders, our blind sight is not the longest. Like,
30 feet
it's
is the dark
30?
vision.
Yeah, so if we got to, like, here, that's where we would begin to really see what was going on the opposite side of the
Is
room
it
for
dark
us to
in
see
there?
him.
It's because of the crystals. The crystals give off a pretty decent amount of light.
Okay, cool.
I mean,
So-
they pretty well light this room.
Okay.
Yeah, so I say as you walk up, you can see the 2 giants. As you watch them, they're placing 2 different colored stones on a 3x3 grid. And as they place them, you would recognize it as
Yeah.
the game of tic-tac-toe.
Okay.
And as they're playing, you see there's just piles of rocks on either side.
Okay.
And at the end of this game that you watch, they're finishing up right as you walk in. You see the one giant just get irrationally angry, just grab several stones and just throw them into the cave wall. And he begins throwing a fit.
Okay. And this thing is shackled.
Yes. And as you're standing there, you see the tabaxi shackled as well, yeah. And the giant begins screaming, "Always lose! Sorry. Can't cheat! Redstone, not purple!" And as you look, one set of stones is red and the other is blue.
Mm-hmm.
So he's colorblind too?
No, he's just trying to cheat by using a purple stone instead of a red or a blue one.
Oh.
Is it cheating or just not following the rules of the game?
Yes.
Correct.
It seems like he's trying to undermine the system. It seems like there's no system.
Like I feel like there's no benefit here.
We both win. Purple, red, blue together.
And you said these are giants, not whatever these are, right?
Yes, they are giants, yeah.
Ooh, for these giants, what do they look like?
Very tall. They don't seem to be wearing... Or they are wearing armor, rather. Sorry. They're wearing armor made of rings.
Okay.
Kind of like... Think like chainmail, but
Okay.
bigger. Like the links are bigger.
Okay.
Just a loincloth and a great club other than that.
Do I not have stone giants out there? Are they stone giants? Do you want stone
They are
giants?
not stone
Oh,
giants.
okay. My
No.
bad.
No,
I was
that's
like,
fine.
oh my god, 2 of them! I can't wait to bite.
Yeah.
Just couldn't resist. Fuck. I mean, well, I would leave my spider there, exit my familiar, and then back to these two, inform them there's some kind of weird cat thing. It has bandages, and that is not all right.
Bandages, you say?
Yes, he...
Like you?
No.
Are you saying it does not have skin underneath?
No, I've seen its fur. It does not look...
Like you.
No, not like me. I'm not a cat. I have never been a cat.
Can I roll insight on that? Meow! Nobody's ever been a cat before.
I know, and I kind of want a little insight on that, like as a person.
I'm pretty
genuinely
confident Raz has never been a cat, but
I feel like Raz has been a
reincarnation's
cat
a possible
before.
thing, right? Raz might
That's,
have been.
honest,
that's
the things we do.
23.
I don't think I've ever been a cat if
Maybe
I've been
not
a
in-
cat outside of my knowledge.
Maybe a past life.
What about you, John? Have you ever been a
Oh,
cat?
yeah, absolutely.
Anyway.
Wild shape, I mean.
Yeah, so I mean, in terms of informing them of what's going on,
You're a spider in there still, right?
yes. Zafir is still inside.
What do you want to do? Does cat look trustworthy? Is he okay?
I mean, the cat
he
is
commanded-
shackled.
Yeah, but is he really shackled, or is he like commanding giants next to him, and it's just ploy for adventurers?
I don't know. If it is, I'll eat him.
Well,
I believe that.
I do not disagree. I don't think you will not. Fizzlewick?
Might as well. Nothing better to do.
I fucking kicked the door.
Oh,
in.
and I'm itching at these stones anyway.
Well-
I would have gone for a different reason.
I haven't really described these doors yet. I'm going to now
Oh,
just because I said that.
And
Before
I
you
kicked
fix
the
the door-
monster in.
I would like to climb up onto the ceiling.
Okay.
I'll also gesture towards
Can't wait that
Is-
this
is
made
it
a bad
a-
decision.
My spider?
your spider.
That you're going up?
Yeah.
You're like, you're Navy sealing me?
Like, yeah.
Very good. Yeah.
Just
But spider.
I love this. I'm going to turn into a spider and use my arms to communicate.
Yep.
I can't wait. That's
Yep.
going to be so fun when that plays out more.
We really have to work on our military tactics
Oh, it's
together.
going to be so cool.
Alpha Team Spider, go.
So, Nikolai kicks the door in. These doors are balanced on a central pillar, and they swing. So as you kick the door, you see it turn one full rotation before it stops.
I mean, I'm genuinely glad you kicked it in now.
And neither of the giants notice, so you're fine.
like a
It
like
just
a
spins.
It's like the Indiana Jones movie when they spin in the fireplace and the Nazis just look at them as they spin
Spin
again and they turn around again and it just keeps going.
That's exactly it.
So I kind of
Yeah.
I kind of turn back for a second and just go.
Soot would have done the same.
Like I was trying to be
Very good.
sneaky the whole time, like it was a joke. Okay. And then I'm gonna turn the door very quietly and slowly and try to slip through.
Alright, so as you enter, yeah, you see the same thing that I had described previously. Two big giants, tabaxi on the floor.
Do any of them notice as we come in?
Yeah, I mean, it's a well-lit room, unless you're trying to be sneaky.
I mean, they're yelling at each other, and I did say open the door very slowly. So
Okay.
I'll take a disadvantage on a stealth roll because I have to.
Yeah, yep.
That's fine. Oh.
Sounds
It's a
like
2.
that
Oh.
hurt.
Oh!
I kicked the door in again, but move faster this time.
And both giants look to the door immediately. It was a 3 and a 9. So they immediately just whip their head and look at you, and they go,
I gotta get
"Ah!"
a spider.
Hang on one second. I want to make sure
You
I
get a
say
second
this right
spider.
here. And one looks at the other and goes, "I want to play this guy, little guy." And he looks at you and goes, "Hey, puny bones, want to play?"
Only if I get purple rock.
10 gold.
Yeah, dude, I'm definitely playing these guys. Let's do it. I don't know what game I'm playing, but I'm gambling today. My best friend just died. I'm fucking sad. Yeah.
Make an intelligence check.
Oh, that sucks.
It sucks on the giant's part.
Yeah, that's true.
But I don't think I'm. That's a 6.
The giant
Wait,
wins.
is it a saving throw?
No, check.
Fuck.
The giant wins. He rolled an 8. So he goes, you lose, and takes your gold.
have 2.
One more game.
Okay. Make a intelligence check.
It's a 9.
A 9. You win. Yeah. As he gets irrationally angry because he won, goes, "Bruh, me no lose, you lose."
Your friend put me up to it.
And so we're gonna do. He's gonna make an attack, and then we're gonna do initiative.
Oh, that sucks.
It's.
I don't even get
yeah.
a chance to deceive him and tell him that his friend put me up to this. That's what I just yelled.
Oh, all right. Make a deception check.
yeah,
go ahead.
I was like,
I
fuck.
would think so, yeah. 'cause
not
it doesn't
very good.
specify
That's
that
a
you have to do it
9.
before or
He
after.
rolled an 18 on the die.
It just says when they make the check.
So they make the roll.
Guess I get my ass kicked.
I'm gonna tell them to do
I
it.
look over to the giants. Which one is the one that just played him?
His name is Karg.
Okay.
You would have known his name
Yes.
to be Karg. Yeah. I'm sorry, Maul. I lied, Maul.
Okay.
The other
So
one.
one of the two names you gave me. Okay.
You don't announce it in Karg Maul.
Maul.
What?
He's cheating.
What? He cheats?
He cheats.
Yeah, he's definitely attacking.
You put it at me? Oh, someone's gonna fucking die today.
That's going to be a 15 to hit?
No.
Yeah, good. It's 16 AC, right?
18.
All right, roll
a
for
shield.
initiative.
Yeah, okay. Just me and him?
Me too.
And the other guy?
Probably.
Whoever's in the room
Yeah,
and
but we're all here.
would
Well,
react to
alright.
Nick, you being in
6.
combat. All right, hang on 1 second.
I did a bad job, guys.
All right, so we got 6. Mike?
11.
Not good.
John?
That feeling when you have to roll a 3, but your initiative bonus is now a 7, so 10.
What?
Kidding me.
How?
I'm a war magic wizard.
That doesn't. What? That doesn't.
I'm very ready for things now.
How multi-classed are you?
I'm unlocked at this point. Things are gonna get even hairier. Also, my button's beeping, Don.
No,
Oh, you
flick
have
it.
to do it again.
Again?
Yeah. No, you have to hit 3 times.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
So
No.
I'll reset again. I literally just reset it and did it again.
I think the light on that one's
Sarah?
just messed up. That happened to me before.
5.
5. And
You were good. Sometimes that one,
Just
the
flickers.
wiring is a little weird. So yeah, you just reset it now. You're good. And it should update in. one second.
Epic music
Yeah,
for.
so you're muted. Yeah. Okay, perfect.
great. And Don, what's yours?
13.
13. Okay. So then, wow, you're going to be first then. Or no, I'm sorry, I didn't roll initiative on the Giants.
That's okay.
Just hang
They don't
out.
have to go.
Oh no, they're going 19 and a 14.
Are you sure?
Ooh.
They hear me out.
So
No.
sorry, it's gonna be me first. And he's going. The Giant's gonna attack once again with his great club toward you. It's gonna be. It was Karg who rolled the 18, or Maul rather, whichever one. So that's gonna be a 19 and a 26.
Yeah, they both hit.
All right. You take. Is that right? 16 damage.
Alright, that's
as
not bad.
the great club comes down first on top of you. You jump to the side as it hits the one side of your body, I'll say the left side, and kind of pushes it down. And as you land, you see the great club begin to just drag along the ground, and it smacks into your chest and knocks you back a couple feet. It is now the next hill giant's turn. Also, can someone move the one on the right over to Nikolai?
Your right?
Yeah, my right. I'm sorry, yeah.
What's the name of the first one?
The first one in combat is Maul.
Because you're upside down anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Also, it doesn't sit upright. I don't like touching that.
Sorry. I'm so sorry. Do you want the enormous, horrifying one instead?
No, I don't.
Mr. Fizzlewick.
That's a good one.
Do you need this?
I found this miniature.
Like in my mind, I was thinking more like the cute fuzzy ones, but
Did you see
Yeah, we
Yeah.
only painted a Black Widow.
yeah.
Did you see I was not
I have an extra one if you actually want. My girl, because of Fig.
Oh, right.
She scoured the internet for the cutest spider mini and has 2 of them because she also hated the spindly leg ones.
I loved Fig.
So I have a spare.
Scoured
I have a
the
spare
internet for the
fuzzy
cutest
spider
spider.
mini. I'll
Can we
bring
stop
by.
talking about spindly leg spiders? Because I'm thinking about them in my ears now, and I'm not having a good time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely on that note now. It's now the other hill giant's turn.
You're gonna attack Nikolai because of that?
He's gonna say, Karg, or, God damn it, Maul, calm down. He puny, not worth it. And he's gonna begin to move over and try to start calming Maul down. If someone could just move him like 3.
Just like pat him on the.
Yeah, just like, hey, easy, man. Like, he's gonna spend his interaction trying to calm Maul down.
Aww.
Did he kiss?
Whoa!
Thank you, Luna.
Maul rolled a nat 20 on his saving throw.
Oh.
So he did not calm down.
Not calm.
He's very
Rip.
angry. With that, it is now Don's turn.
Okay, so I stand and my shackles fall to the ground,
Yeah.
having picked them, and I am going to grab my spear that is leaning against the wall and jab it into the back of the one right in front of me, which I believe is
That's
Karg, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
Maul was on the right, Karg's on the left.
Got it.
Roll with advantage, because he's, facing the other way.
Cool. So that is a 16 plus 8.
Yeah, they both hit. Or, I'm sorry, yeah, that hits.
That is 7 points of piercing damage.
Okay. Cool, so that's going to be that.
And then I will bonus action and use a key point, Fury of Blows.
Okay.
I have no idea how to play a monk, just as an aside.
You make 2 punch attacks instead of 1 punch attack as a bonus action.
So you make 2 attack rolls on your bonus action.
So it's 3 attacks
Okay.
in total?
It's also, do you have extra attack
Yeah,
for your
I do.
attack? Yes, so resolve your extra attack first.
Okay, sure.
So it's spear, punch, and then if you want, pop key point, punch again.
Got it. Okay,
Yes.
interesting. That's cool. Got it.
Spear, sponge.
Yeah, so I will.
That
I'll
comes to
resolve
you
on
from
the-
John the sponsored by Wizards of the Coast in his own mind.
Also, the Shadow Monk that I just had to play last night. 2 of them at one time.
Oh, yeah,
That's what
true.
those were, Don. That's how I shadow stepped into the room and dodged the snare trap by the door.
Makes sense.
Yep. That's why
That
they
makes sense.
Use their key
Okay,
points
so
to
I'll
cast
use
darkness.
my extra attack and my bonus action.
Okay.
That is a 14 and a 15 plus 8, so 21 and 22.
They both hit.
Cool. $17
All right.
points. And then I will key point and Fury of Blows.
Dear Lord. Okay.
Which is I make an
This
extra.
is why I made monks last night, because they're a fuckload of fun.
Yep. That is a 19.
A 19 definitely hits.
So So is it 2 attacks that I have to make with Fury of Blows, or am I doing it once?
Flurry of Blows gives you an additional attack. So you
Oh, I
did
see.
spear, you did first punch, you are now flurrying and doing an additional
Okay.
punch.
Right, because it says immediately you can spend 1 key point to make 2
Two
unarmed strike.
unarmed.
Right. Okay.
Yes.
Got it.
So you already made the first unarmed. You are just fitting
Okay.
the second one in now.
Got it. Makes sense. So that's another 7 points.
7 points of damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Jesus.
I, to be honest, don't even begin to know how to, describe that one. So I'll say you run up and jump, and with your spear in your hand, similar to that of like a Chucky doll, you just
I was gonna go for like a Spartan in 300.
Yeah,
I think he
so-
wraps his arm around him.
So I stab up into his back, and then pull the spear back and whip it forward, since I'm also using it as like a bow staff,
Right.
essentially, and hit him in the shoulder on the side, and then with one hand jab into the side, and then jab with the other hand.
Okay. So the hand holding the spear then.
Yes.
Sweet. You
Yeah.
jab with that one. Okay.
You're gonna
cool.
break your fingers.
Yeah, it's gonna hurt really bad, but you know.
And you broke it.
And
That's
crunch,
what the,
you
that's
drop
what the
the spear.
bandages are for.
Oh fuck! I gotta learn.
All right, that was a significant amount of damage. With that, it would be Fizzlewick.
All right. So I'm going to look at my spell list really quick because it's different now. And after 1 second. Okay. I'm just gonna. I'll use my crossbow. We'll take it slow. I'm gonna shoot the one I just saw the Catman assault.
Okay.
Um,
I'll say one has a clearly branded M in his chest, and the other has a clearly branded K for Maul, and the other one, Karg.
Karg. Right. So I think Karg is the one I'm shooting at then. That's the one.
Maul is the one y'all been hitting.
Maul is the okay.
Yeah.
Is Maul the one who mauled? Is Maul the one who mauled me?
Maul is the one who mauled you, yes.
Yeah. So let's send that bitch to the Maul.
All right. So first shot is gonna be a 27.
A 27?
Yup.
Yeah,
The second shot is
A 27.
28.
Yeah, they both hit.
All right. That's really close to critting. So
Is Bearmy with us?
Is Bearmy with you?
I thought we brought him in,
yeah,
didn't
he-
we?
he-
Yeah, I
he
didn't
came
roll
with us.
initiative for him. I'm just gonna
I'll grab you a bear.
roll 7.
A 7?
Yeah, but I have a paper somewhere.
it'll
Yeah,
be-
I think there's one in my drawer. Actually, with
You
Bearmy's
pulled one out?
stats. No, his.
the stat block?
Yeah.
First shot was for 12,
12 damage?
Yep.
Okay.
and then the second was for 11 if he survived that one.
So 23 total.
Yep.
Okay.
And then for my bonus action, I'm gonna have Crockpot run up and put himself in between, or to I guess to the left of Nikolai, and I'll have him attack too.
Okay. Come on, Crockpot.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Get him, Crockpot.
Crockpot going in for a 13. Oh, to hit.
He's here.
Bearmy. A hero.
13 to hit.
Wait, where was
13
that one
to hit.
yesterday?
13 hits.
Right behind
Nice.
the bears.
I grabbed you
wanted
the.
a-
Oh, you did
yeah.
grab.
You wanted a white one.
I did want the white one.
And
that's true.
Crockpot's gonna hit for 4.
Hell yeah, Crockpot.
Get a nibble on those shims.
So as your
Bearmy goes right before.
Get your nibble on.
crossbow bolt, that's what it was, right? It was crossbow bolt. As two of them pierce into the chest of Maul, I'll say on both arches of the M. As you see them pierce in, he steps back, and you see blood just start to pour down his chest as he's bleeding. He's now bloodied. With that, we're gonna go to
How much did you do? In total?
Crockpot did 4, I did 23.
yeah, a lot.
Yep.
So 58.
And then John,
That was
it'll be
Maul,
you.
I think.
You attacked a different one?
No, I
You hit the one that everyone else has been hitting?
believe so.
Okay, cool. There we go. Cool. So, I mean, for me, I am going to pull out Soot's Wand of Magic Missiles.
Okay.
F's in the chat for Soot, please. Thank you.
and I'm kidding.
Rode away.
I'll cast Magic Missile at the one that has been gravely injured to honor my dead friend.
Okay. Friend?
I mean, yeah, dude, he's dead.
Colleague? Quote unquote friend.
So it's 14 force damage in total.
Okay. All right.
And you said he is incredibly bloody? Does
He-
that...
I wouldn't say incredibly bloodied.
Okay.
But he's pretty bloody.
Cool.
So as you see Raz reach for the Wand of Magic Missile and throw 2 magic missiles, it was 2, right?
It's 3 darts in
3?
total.
See 3 darts come from the end of the wand and crash into the chest of the giant again. Right around the M area. I'm just going to say everyone's aiming for that as if it were a target. And then with that, it would be Baramy's turn.
Yeah, Baramy's gonna run up to that bloody boy.
Okay.
I hit him with a double claw attack.
All right.
He said, blah, blah.
Roll of attack.
Oh.
Did Baramy nat 1 on his first attack?
This isn't his first attack. I thought he fought last week.
No, I don't think so.
so.
We didn't fight anything last week.
Fuck.
Sorry, Baramy.
Yeah, Baramy did a nat 1 and an 8.
It's the crockpot syndrome all over again.
Yeah, followers have a tough time in the beginning.
Gotta cut him open and
Way to pull
retool him.
Baramy's eyes out.
Oh, you know what I need is cybernetic parts. You're right.
Yeah,
Can we
true.
get him laser eyes?
We'll make him better.
Yeah, we gotta get him cybernetic
I will fix him.
kidneys.
Okay. Yeah, so I'll say
It's a Russian bear. I have a cybernetic liver.
Baramy runs forward, growling at the one giant as you see the giant look down and with his foot just brush Baramy to the side. Baramy slides along the floor, unable to make his second attack. And I feel he's staring at me. It's now your turn.
Oh, dude, Nikolai just loses his fucking shit. Fun fact for you guys.
Yeah, they just kicked your god.
Yeah, I fucking saw that, dude.
Across the room.
Give me 1
As if he
second.
were just a beetle.
So where is he? You gotta.
Bam.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to use Thunderous Smite.
Okay.
So that's a bonus action.
Right.
Can I still use extra attack? Yeah, so I still do 2 attacks.
Extra
Yeah.
attack
And then
is when you
the
take.
smite gets added on, right?
Extra attack is when you take the attack action. You make
Ooh.
2 attacks in that one action.
And the smite will be consumed on the first hit.
Sounds good. Yeah. He's gonna get hit with a Thunderous Smite level 2.
Okay. Roll a melee attack first.
Well, yeah, I'm casting that is what I'm saying. Alright, so the first one is an 18 plus 6, I think.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah, and the second one's an 8.
The 8 does not hit.
Okay, the first one does.
Right. Yep.
So that does 1d8 plus 3, as well as 3d6.
That's a significant amount of damage. That's a lot of damage.
It's not, though. It's 10.
Yeah, it's not that much damage.
I don't think that was in the commercial, DJ.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
not-
sorry, no. It's 13.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I forgot to add the 3 to my hit, but still.
It's there. So you run forward with your. It's a longsword, right? Your
Yeah.
longsword begins. You see it. This energy moving around it. I'll say it's clear. It looks like heat waves, kind of on a hot day. You see that coming around the edge of your blade, and as you swing and hit, you see it expel into the giant. And you hear thunderous roar break out across the room.
It's going to be
How
a strength
far-
saving throw.
And how far can that be heard for?
Audible within 300 feet of me.
300 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it doesn't need to make a strength saving throw, because that hit of 14.
Okay.
Tag the dungeon.
12.
Alright, so it's pushed 10 feet away and knocked prone.
Okay. Which direction did you knock it then?
Straight ahead, so it would just go straight back. Is there tabaxi right behind him?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure is.
Sorry, bud.
Make a dexterity saving throw for the falling giant.
Ooh, and you would hit the wall.
Yeah.
You are proficient in dex saves.
Yeah, no.
Probably a +7.
Plus 8.
Very good.
Fuck. 16.
16?
Yeah.
16 succeeds, yeah. So you
Cool.
definitely jump out of the way as the giant becomes falling down and sliding back towards the wall. as it crashes into the side, and you see some loose rocks begin to fall to the ground. With that, that's Nikolai's turn. So now we're to Sarah.
So I'm still on the ceiling
Right, as a spider.
as
Yep.
a spider above this.
Crag or whatever.
Yeah.
Craig.
So what I would like to do, he's not dead, right?
The one who just got
the one
knocked
who just
prone.
got knocked prone.
No, he's just prone.
Okay. So I'm going to conclude my wild shape
Okay.
directly above this guy.
Okay. The one that's hurt?
No, above the
The good one?
good
Okay.
one. And as I'm falling, I would like to cast Ensnaring Strike.
Okay.
And then
Fail.
I would like to use my dagger for a melee attack as I land
Okay.
on this thing's shoulders.
I'll say attack with advantage because you're coming from an unseen angle. I mean, no one would suspect someone to fall on them in a cavern, you know?
Well,
I mean, you, Soot probably would have actually,
True.
but
You said with advantage?
yeah.
12.
So, no, 12 doesn't
Alright,
hit.
it's fine because I get 2 attacks, so I'm
There
gonna do
you
it
go.
again.
Go ahead.
Yeah, this is the wrong dice, that's why.
I'm gonna
that's
have to
why-
trade Ganassis.
trade a Ganassi for a cat.
Excuse me, sir. Are you interested in this Ganassi?
No, how about this cat?
It's an 8.
I will gladly pay you to take this
No, an
Ganassi
8
off my
unfortunately
hands.
doesn't hit either.
Oh my
I rolled-
god.
2 2s.
I'm
On
so
2 different dice.
disappointed.
Make an acrobatics check.
You've disappointed Raz to the highest degree.
That hurts my soul.
Yeah,
so
your
much.
first spider, instant failure.
Acrobatics, you said?
Yes.
18.
18? Cool. So I'll say you land on the giant and you're able to grab and hold on, not fall to the ground. It is now Maul's turn. So he's prone.
Real quick, out of curiosity, how high is the ceiling? Does it say that at all?
It's a great question.
Okay.
Let's see. Ceiling's 15 feet.
15? Okay, so you would have been pretty okay anyway. Alright.
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
They slope upward. They're not one flat ceiling.
Okay, so it's kind of angular.
So close to the walls, it's about 10 feet. In the center of the room, at its highest peak, it's about 30.
Okay. Yep.
So it is Maul's turn. He's
I'm
gonna
so sad.
he's
I
going to
look
stand
over.
up.
Sounds dumb. You should keep laying down. You should keep laying down.
And he's going to grab 2 of those crates and throw them at Nikolai. One with each action. It's an 18 and a 15 on both die.
If it matches my AC, it hits, correct?
Yes.
So one hits and the other doesn't.
15 plus, it'd be 24. So it's 24 and 26.
Oh.
I'm sorry, 23 and 26.
Those are way different numbers than the ones that you gave me.
Yeah, I said 15 and 18 on the die.
He's throwing these crates.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Bonk, bonk.
can I try to dive out of the way?
I mean, that's.
They already
That's
hit.
part of your AC.
Yeah.
Oh, whack.
Yeah.
I don't like this.
Hit him with boxes. Float like a butterfly.
Get hit
Sting
with
like a
boxes.
box.
That's the saying I
Yep.
remember
I know, dude.
from my childhood.
And then
Rumble in the
Float like a butterfly.
Temple of Elemental Evil. That classic Muhammad Ali Sonny Liston
so
fight.
the crates hit you, and as the crates hit you, let's see if the first one breaks. Does. The first crate, as it hits you, breaks into several pieces against your armor, and you begin to fall back, and as you look, you see a second coming, and that one hits you as well. That one
Box.
also breaks. They both break on you, and you take 37 points of damage.
Oh
as
my
they-
lord!
Yeah.
At least they're broken.
Yes, they are indeed broken. And that is going to be his turn. Yep, that's going to be Maul's turn. So now we are to Crag. And Crag's the one surrounded by everybody, right?
Yeah, it's Crockpot, Zephyr on its back, and then Nikolai as well.
Or Karg, not Crag. All right.
No, I'm not spider anymore.
Okay.
She said, I don't want to
So
touch it.
everyone who's in
spider.
front of him
In front of is Crockpot and Nikolai. On top of
is
Zafira.
Zafira.
Yeah, so I don't know where she... I don't know, like, their size proportions for where she would be hanging off of him.
I'll say, since you were coming in with a dagger to stab him, you were aiming for, like, the back
Yeah, that
shoulder
was the-
region. So honestly, I forgot you were on his back, so he's going to spend his turn trying to get you off.
So, grapple.
Is he trying to...
Yeah, he's
grapple
going to
it?
make a strength check against her.
Okay.
If you want to make an
So,
acrobatic
hold on.
save to see.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Before that roll is made. Does my protection count against that?
No, because
It's not an attack.
roll.
Oh, okay, grapple's not an attack.
It replaces the attack
Gotcha.
action to do grapple. So yeah, you athletics and she, you can do athletics or acrobatics.
I will be doing acrobatics.
Very good.
And you're probably going to win.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 19.
Yeah, he rolled a 10. So he spends his turn just reaching his big, dumb, giant arms back behind his shoulders, trying to reach you, and he's unable to.
Ooh, does he have 2 attacks?
He sure does.
Can you do it again?
Yeah, I guess yeah.
So I have to make another one?
Yep, go ahead, me.
12.
You failed
Yeah,
me.
he rolled a 4, so that's a 9. So yeah, you're still there, as he's still just...
I'm proficient in acrobatics, luckily, so...
Shadow of the Colossus.
He's got a
Yeah,
+5
right.
to his strength. I just can't roll. I rolled a 5 and a 4.
I mean, I rolled with advantage on 2 attacks.
That's true.
3 times.
It's true. So he spends his turn trying to remove you from his back. With that, it would go to Fizzlewick. Or no, I'm sorry, Don.
Okay. So I'm right next to Maul.
Yep.
And I'm going to punch him twice
Punch him twice.
with my punch hands.
Are you using your spear, or are you punching?
I'm just punching.
Okay.
Same damage. So the first one is a 19 plus 8. Second one will be a 13, which would miss.
13 plus 8? Or
No,
just 13 whole?
just 13 totals. So one of those will hit.
No, the 13 hits.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're big.
All right.
Thick boys, little
Thick
armor.
boys. So that is
Loincloths.
15 points of damage for
Okay.
those 2 attacks. And then I will bonus action and attack again. I'll pop a key point and Fury of Blows.
Okay, roll your damage.
I gotta.
This
roll
is
the
a super
attack
bloodied
first.
one, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's barely standing on his own power.
You just chuck 2
that
bosses
is
at me?
14 plus 8, which hits.
Yep.
And that is 19 points.
Go ahead and describe how you kill him.
Okay. So I punch into his rock figure with my fists with 4 swift punches, just
Okay.
and I guess I just like the same spot over and over again, so I'm just like really cracking into his rock side.
I'll say you hit him
Is he made
in the
of rock?
back of the leg, right on a tendon back there.
Perfect.
And as you watch his leg weaken with each blow until he just falls over and dies. So he's dead. And it is now Fizzlewick's turn. Also, Tom, just so you know, he went from... Don did 15 in his first hit. So he went from, like, decent health to no health at all in one shot. So that's why he went from, I'm not standing on my own to throwing boxes.
Oh. I was just...
No, you're good. You're good.
I was, wow. Just in general.
I just wanted to finish that and then go back to that, yeah.
All right, so let's see. I'm going to pull out my tools and tinker with my crossbow real quick.
Okay.
And it's gonna start to glow. It's gonna shed some dim light,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna take a shot at the giant.
All right.
That's a 20. That is a
Nat 20?
nat 20. Yep.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Well, I just smited. So what does that do?
The rod.
No, I put a smite. That was with the glowing. So that shot had.
Oh
had
shit! Yeah, so you cap whatever it's listed at,
Two
and then you roll.
D6s.
So it's 12, And then you still roll
and
2d6.
I still roll 2d6.
And then you still roll bolt damage.
And you
Yeah,
roll
and
your
I
bolt
cap bolt damage
Correct.
too, right? Okay.
Which is 8.
So 8. So
So
20
your
damage
minimum
before
20,
my
and then you roll
rolls.
your 2d6 and your d8.
Okay.
Definitely wasted a spell slot.
I don't know, man.
Is that 29, 36.
36 damage.
Yep.
Nice. Okay. Usually I can do the math in my head. I can't on this one.
He's got 44 left.
Oh, and I guess my bonus too, right? To the attack, which is plus another 6.
So 42.
42.
42 damage. Okay. That's an easier number to do.
Fucking Christ.
Great.
I did 10 on my last one.
No, that was
I
enough.
didn't do any, so.
All right. So your crossbow bolt, and what kind of smite was it?
I just said it and I forgot.
Branding.
Yes. Yep.
It was a branding smite?
smite.
I'll say
So it's
as,
radiant, if that matters.
Okay. I'll say as your crossbow bolt plunges into the side of the giant, you see it and begin to like start to turn away and try to dodge, the damage it's taking. As you see it turning, you begin to see branded into the side of it an image of Crockpot.
Nice. I love it.
I might have interpreted branding from branding smite wrong, but we're gonna go with it.
No, I like it.
I'm a fan.
So that as I see him falling over, I'll take my my second shot real quick.
Okay.
And that will be a 26 to hit. So
That sure hits. Yeah.
It's just got crockpot property of Fizzlewick.
Yep, aiming for that crock pot spot.
TM.
I'm gonna shoot him for 10.
Croc spot for 10 damage?
Yep.
Or 10 to hit?
10 damage.
Okay.
It was a 26.
That wasn't Crockpot's turn, was it?
No.
Yeah, Crockpot isn't gone yet.
He won't get to. I had to use my bonus action to
For the smite.
For the smite.
Yep. Yeah, so your second crossbow bolt plunges in once again to the front of the giant. John, it is now your turn.
Fantastic. And Zephyr is on this thing's back.
Sure is.
I'm going to walk up adjacent to Crockpot
Okay.
and just bite its knee.
All right, maybe.
I don't like that it has knees.
Just in general.
Yeah, in general, a 12.
A 12 does not hit.
Cool.
So you tried to bite into the giant's knees. I'll say it's too calloused for
Very
your
good.
fangs to break through in this part.
What is this giant doing on his knees so often?
Probably crawling through tunnels and such.
I stand with my innuendo.
So he your teeth try to break through the callus. It's unable to.
Your mic wasn't on for
I know.
that. I'm so sad.
It's fine.
Please turn around and say it again. Chat needs to hear that.
Okay, it's he's got dungeon burn. On the knees.
Dungeon break. That's it. No. I love it. With that, it'll be Bearme's turn.
Oh, Bear Meat is also pissed off from getting knocked across the room and would like to sprint forward and try to hit this giant.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Yeah, he's gonna make 2. One is a 20 with bonus and one's a 10.
The 20 hits, the 10 does not.
Okay, he is going to do... He's gonna hit him. He's gonna claw him. For... Oh, it's 2d8. 8 damage. 7 damage, excuse me.
7 damage? Okay. So Bearme runs forward. Slashing, as he gets closer, he stands on his hind legs and takes 2 falling slashes towards the giant. His first paw misses, the second paw connects. As you see his claws tear through the giant's flesh, you see him begin to bleed pretty heavily. So that Karg, that's his name, Karg is now bloodied. It will be Nikolai's turn.
Yeah. Nikolai is going to just touch himself and heal himself. He's going to lay hands all over. Thank you. And try to heal himself for 35. Because...
Ow.
That's
Because
significant.
ow.
Okay.
Because boxes.
Yeah, that's how much the boxes did.
Yeah, well, they did 37.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Amazon's
so
got some real dangerous products. Amazon's got some real dangerous products.
Oh, yeah,
Boxes do that much damage.
we're just kidding.
They
Sponsor us,
really
Amazon.
do.
Your products are great
Sure
and
do.
safe.
Yep, sure.
Sponsor us.
Sure they are. Yeah. Well, I mean, Amazon does own Twitch, so
Oh.
yeah, they kind of.
Yeah.
I mean, safety. Watch out for boxes.
Yeah, boxes hurt if they fall on you. That's true from
What are
any
you doing? Just
supplier.
look out.
Cardboard cuts.
Boxes
That's
are
a real
everywhere.
thing as well.
Proceed with caution.
And I think as a bonus action, can I do that? Nope. As a bonus action, I'm going to end my turn.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
That consumes your bonus action. Great. So it'll be Zafira's turn.
I
I'm still on the dude's back.
am still on the dude's back. I would like to stab him with my dagger.
How many times are you gonna stab him, Sarah?
Wait a second.
Yeah, you have extra attack.
You made extra attack on your last.
Yeah, with your
action.
dagger, you did.
No, I got this black earth rod. I'm not gonna use that now.
Oh,
Or that. I mean, you could.
yes.
That would.
It's not helpful at the moment, but stab him.
Stabby, stab, stab.
14?
Hits.
Thank goodness.
Ensnaring strike. How long does that last?
1 minute.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you still
Yes.
had ensnaring strike active.
Yep.
So
Well,
as you.
It's the next time I hit that ensnaring strike activates.
Right. So you
So-
just hit. So it would.
Yeah.
It
So
would
then
activate you.
after that, the duration is a minute.
Okay. Is
I
that
would
something?
wear the antlers.
Like the spell's not activated until the attack hits.
So it's not like a smite. It's not like a You
don't
activate
think-
it when you hit,
I
not
believe
before you hit.
so.
Okay.
If
you activate it when you hit, I mean, then
I mean, it would.
I would say you could activate it now.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, either way, he's getting ensnaring strike
Yeah.
right now. Yeah.
So he has to make a strength saving throw, which I'm sure he'll pass, but that's.
11.
He has advantage.
Can you imagine?
Oh, 'cause
Don
he's
just
2 sizes
tasteful
larger.
leaves?
That's a 12.
I can't unsee
It's a 12 for the.
Ooh. If you, John,
think
if you
that
match the spell
passes.
save DC, it succeeds, right? It saves.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So he saves.
All right, well, I'm gonna stab him again.
Okay. Stab him again.
Yeah.
You see vines spread down from your first stab wound and go to the floor, and then just unfortunately continue
Yeah.
through the floor.
So that's going to be a 20.
Okay. 20 hits.
I didn't roll damage for the
Yeah, I was
first
gonna
one.
say you didn't roll damage on that last one either.
So that's going to be plus. So 12 points total for the 2 attacks.
12 points total. Nice. Okay. As you, while still on his back, stab your dagger into which part you want to go for? Side, top, shoulder region?
Go for that muscle. I don't know what that's called.
Yeah, the
That-
trap.
What one?
This one.
Here, the trapezius, because that's what I have torn.
Yeah, the one that I heard. That's a hard.
it's a good
heal
rap
right
name,
there.
Torn Trapezius.
Oh, it is. Trapezius torn. So you stab twice into that. You see his right arm.
That sounds like a Greek myth. Like, put that right up there with the Odyssey.
He's torn.
The legend of Torpezius.
Dante's Inferno, trapezius torn. I like that one more.
I went on Spotify and I was looking for music for Descent into Avernus, and I found they have a playlist of the audiobook of Dante's Inferno on Spotify.
That's fucking sweet.
Isn't it? That was really cool.
You know what else is
creepy
on
as fuck.
Spotify?
Play Furnace so bad.
A bunch of our campaigns.
True.
That's very true.
Plugged. Plugged.
Plug.
Tales of Setendor, I hear, goes on
True.
Spotify. Oshwamp goes on Spotify.
True.
Those are all things that are available on Spotify from us.
True.
And this one doesn't need to go on Spotify because you're watching it right now.
True.
But it's on
though.
YouTube. So like, if you guys are like, I want to look at stuff and listen to it at the same time.
Or like maybe you want to watch later. You want to watch it again.
Yeah, or watch it again. Yep.
And again, and again,
And
and
again,
again.
and if you haven't considered it again after that.
True.
You never know. It might take the 4th time.
Sorry,
Patreon!
the Patreon. Real quick, I want to answer this question. Don, on a scale of 1 to 10, how hot are you in that jacket? Surprisingly, not as much as you'd think. Before I sat down, very. But the heat hasn't turned on in a bit, so
It's
much
cold
better
in
now.
here.
You look
Maybe-
very toasty.
It's,
You guys
it's
made
warm.
fun of me for wanting to keep my long sleeve shirt
I mean,
on.
this
under this
is a
shirt.
fucking scarf. I don't wear scarves. I barely wear coats in the winter. I go out in shorts to the grocery store in 10-degree
monster.
weather. Yeah, I am.
All the old people look at him like he's a crazy
Well,
person.
they're
Well,
crazy.
yeah,
Am I
because
old?
they're all
Because I
arthritis.
would look at him like an asshole. I'd be like, look at this guy. It's fucking cold out here.
So that
Anyway.
was Zafira. So we
Yeah.
come around then to Karg again. He's pretty much surrounded, right?
Yeah, I'm also up there because I tried to bite him.
Okay. So he, after watching you gnaw on his knee, he's gonna swing an arm
I'm
down
still
at
on
you.
him, by the way.
You are. And you just stabbed him. You were like, yeah. So he's gonna try to get you off again. Yeah. Does he get advantage on that or no?
No.
I'll roll that again then. Great, I rolled the same exact thing. Nat 1. So,
Does he like fall over or something?
yeah, he's gonna fall. I'll say he trips forward and lands on the ground after spinning so that way he doesn't land on any of you. I'll say he falls face forward towards that eastern wall.
Crockpot!
Crockpot!
No!
I don't care about John, but Crockpot!
Man, that giant he just fell into a really bad position there, man.
Ass up.
And also, like,
And it's gonna be Fizzlewick's turns.
well, it's Sans
tiny
turns
weekend is
next. So I don't know.
Excavate him.
Oh no! No.
We don't need to know that for science.
Tiny Wick. Give him a little miner's cap first.
Isn't there a South Park episode about that?
There is Lemmy Winks.
Tiny Wink, Lemmy Wink. Tiny Wink, excuse me.
So Don, it'll be your turn,
Okay, I'm gonna move over here.
and you get advantage because he's prone.
Great.
Bear me with opportunity attack.
I'm gonna punch him a lot with my fists.
Okay.
Well, that's an 18 and a 9, but it was a 1.
You have
nat one?
advantage.
I do. You're right. Okay, so an 18 and over a 20, so both of those hit.
Nice. Yeah, they both hit.
Very good.
Go ahead and roll your punching damage if you can keep your.
Throwing things everywhere. So that is 14 points of damage.
Okay.
And then I'm not going to pop a key point because he's bloody, right? He's looking bad.
Very bloody.
Yeah, I'm going to just punch him the one time with my bonus action,
Okay.
Gut punch him. Right in the jejunum.
which is a 20 with bonus.
Hits.
Thank you.
And that is 10 points of damage. So I just...
Yeah. So you just see a flurry of punches from. Did you say your character name yet?
I haven't, no.
Okay. From Don's character. As that happens, you hear the giant yell into the dirt, effectively. Off, please! And yeah, with that, it'll be Mike's turn.
All right. I am gonna have Tiny Wick fly over and deliver a shock to him.
Hell yeah, Tiny Wick. Let me see it.
So,
Oh my god.
Like
Aim,
a cattle
that's
prod.
enough.
aim for that beautiful prostate.
yep.
You're gonna shock him in the butthole? You're shocking him in the butthole. I'm confirming that that's what's happening.
I was trying to, but unfortunately, that is a 9 to hit.
So what, did you just shock his
You have,
cheek a little bit?
you
You're
have
like,
advantage.
Oh my god! Thank you.
Yep.
That's only that's a 12. So much better.
Yeah, unfortunately, 12 doesn't hit.
Cheeks are thick.
Tiny,
Tiny Wick was distracted. He didn't like his orders. He didn't know what to do.
he stopped and looked.
He's
at you.
never been told to do that.
he got stared straight back at by the brown eye.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Coffee he'll get,
Um,
but this.
And then
Too far.
for my bonus action, I'll yell at Crockpot to sick him. And,
Okay.
In the butthole.
Yep, we'll get Crockpot in there for an attack. And Crockpot will have
Advantage.
Yup. Oh my gosh. 7 to hit. Oh, 10 to hit because of advantage, but yeah, no.
Okay. Yeah, so unfortunately, Crockpot jumps around biting at him and is not able to hit him.
Yup. That's, yeah.
It'll be John's turn.
Cool. So this thing is bloodied, you said, correct?
Very.
Very bloody? Yeah, so I mean, I guess I'll just, take my claw.
Oh god.
You're late for your appointment. And that's all I'll say.
I don't want to play here anymore.
Roll to attack.
21.
That hits.
Oh, and it's acid damage. 15.
Acid damage.
Acid damage.
It's just unfortunate, but describe what happens. Because it's dead.
I want to look not at you, but at you, you fucking failure.
I knocked it over!
And I just rip into it, like an uppercut. And I want to break, like, the bottom of the coccyx and pull that out.
Alright, yep. That's, you just rip his tailbone out through.
And I just hold it up in front of you.
Disgusting.
You can now add giant coccyx to your inventory.
Mr. Fizzlewick,
Thank you.
are you sure?
Yeah.
He picks it up, he's just wobbling.
His bones look so sturdy.
I don't think I need that one. But I'll open the bag.
I don't know, but I'll...
Maybe I will. It might come up.
I mean, just because you haven't had to use a giant coccyx before
Yeah.
doesn't mean you can make a sick
never
bow and
know.
arrow out of a giant coccyx.
Yep.
True.
You truly never know.
Can I add it right here?
Just wait till we make a key out of that ass.
Or you could make a dagger out of it, because then that ass would be on point.
Oh.
Goodbye, everybody. I'll take my leave for the night now. Alright, so as both of the giants lie dead in this room, you look around, you see the purple glow on the eastern wall. I think I drew that upside down. No, I sure didn't. Okay. On the on the eastern wall, you see that glowing heavily with purple glow. You see purple crystals forming a path in the wall there. Behind you, you also see a purpley glowy entrance there, but that just ends in, as soon as you see.
Small alcove.
Yep.
Okay.
And then there's a door at the southwest and southeast of this room.
So, do we hear anything in the hallways after that uproarious boom that echoed out from a thunderous smite earlier? Or are things still quiet?
From where you are now, things are still quiet. You don't
Okay.
hear the cave collapsing around you.
Good.
Here.
Good.
That's good.
Good.
I want to walk up to that alcove, take a look in there.
Okay. As you do, I'll say Iron Fang begins to tremble almost out of your hand.
Okay. Do I see, noticeable ores sticking out anywhere?
You see there's many, a wall of just violet glowing crystals protruding from this wall.
I'm gonna shout back, can I borrow the history rock? Who has the history rock?
That sounds like the weirdest drug ever. I need the history rock now.
Or the founding fathers playing basketball.
Yeah, back to that history rock.
TJ, hit me up with that rock.
I'm about to go 1776 all over your ass.
I will bring you the history rock.
I want to touch it to the ore.
Wait, can you go between your legs 3 times and then
Sure.
touch the ore?
I'll dribble it.
All right. As you do so, you don't see anything immediately change from the crystal. I'll say the purple glow coming off from the wall. As you hold the... Yup, this is going to happen now. As you hold the history rock in the air and you begin kind of like a magnifying glass against the sun. As you walk closer and further away from this alcove, you see the projection of the light on the other side of the wall widen and tighten.
Okay. So the light from the crystal is... Okay.
Is going through the crystal ball, and then like a magnifying glass in the sun, it's local,
concentrating.
it's focusing it into one point, and then as you walk away, it's expanding.
Okay, I want to look around the room. Are there any symbols on the walls or anything?
Yeah, on the opposite side, right, for where the light would be going.
Make a perception check.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna turn to this fucking cat thing.
Okay.
What the fuck are you?
I'm a tabaxi monk.
How'd you get down here?
Made my way down here.
Why would you tell them that I was cheating?
Had to cause a distraction so I could get out of my chains. Yes, I apologize.
I feel like they weren't even looking at you. They were playing a game and yelling at each other. You did not need anything else. You could have gotten out of the chain fine.
Needed to start a fight.
Little bit of dick move.
I apologize, friend. I meant no harm to you. You all seemed like you could handle yourselves.
He got hit by a lot of boxes because of you.
When I flick some splinters off of my
I'm so
chainmail.
sorry.
What?
You're gonna end up dying as soon as you introduce that. Everyone's gonna kill you.
I'm just gonna turn around visibly upset. I just miss Soot so much, and looking at this fucking guy's not helping right now, and I don't know why.
He looks nothing like Soot. What are you talking about?
I understand that.
He's got pointy ears.
I'm just upset in general. My best friend just died, like
fair,
a room or
like-
two back.
It was yesterday.
Did we sleep?
we
Yeah,
did
we took a
sleep,
short
yeah.
rest.
No, we took a long rest.
Did we? Okay, either way, still fucking upset about it. Mad at this guy who's also being a dick to me. I'm gonna go sit off in the corner and literally kick rocks for a minute and just try to get off some steam.
What brings you to this cave?
We have our own purposes. We asked you why you came down here. And how you came to be in the possession of these creatures.
I wouldn't say it was so much a possession. I was in a situation that I wished to be in.
You like being chained up? Just gonna look at his bandages. Interesting.
No, but it got me inside of the cult.
And why did you need to be inside of the cult?
To disband it.
And why are you trying to disband the cult?
Was hired to do so.
By whom?
Mysterious hooded man.
That checks out.
Like to look over. Is he wearing a hood?
Yeah.
Did you hire- did
See,
you
I feel
hire
like it's
your-
I feel like this guy hired himself. That's bullshit.
I feel like this guy hired himself.
This hooded man, where was he? Where did you meet?
We can say Feathergill Spire.
Sure, if you want to. It's up to you.
Same
Why
guy.
would I have been there, though? Because that's not a town.
Right, that would be a spire. We can say you, similar to Chelsea's character, you were hired to find
The Mirror Bar
yeah,
delegation?
the Mirror Bar delegation. And as you progressed, into the clues and such that you were looking for, you met a hooded man who said, I think I know where you can find them. I'll say the man you spoke to, very tanned hide, tattoos, very tanned skin, a sailor-looking type.
Sure. Okay.
And he's the one who told you where he thinks they were.
Sure. So I convey that to
Does
you.
that description match anyone that we know?
It does not, no.
Okay. All right. And what do you know of the missing delegation?
Here we go. This will be the fun part, because I fucked it up the entire time. So let's hope I get it right.
15 statues. Fuck.
How bad are we talking?
Turns out
I just threw
never
the
been a
adventure.
delegation the whole
There
time.
was no delegation.
Yeah, we've been the delegation this entire
Oh
time.
no.
Have you guys been to Mirror Bar? I haven't, but
I don't know about you, but I've been missing for some time.
Turns out Mirror Bar did never exist.
Yeah, this whole thing has just been.
can
Raz
you be
trying to
missing
find
if you know
himself.
where you are?
True. You guys been to Mars bars?
How do you turn up missing?
I like snacks.
How do you wake up dead?
So, all right. So the Mirror Bar delegation was headed
40-ish people.
from. It was 40-ish people. Yes, that's correct. They were moving from. I don't know. It's been so long since I've looked at the beginning of this book.
I wrote this down somewhere.
I know. They were moving from, I believe, Belleyard to Summit Hall.
All right, I have two.
By way of
Two-
Westbridge.
Westbridge. By
Yeah,
way
I'm
of
just
Westbridge.
I'm just asking what I discovered about it. Essentially, I don't need to know the original.
So I'll say the man that you spoke to, you discovered while you were looking into the Mirror Bar delegation was one of the riverboat captains that helped them unload some valuables. Or not unload valuables, but transport valuables across the Desserin River.
Okay.
Okay. There you go.
Cool.
And I'll say, you knew all the... He mentioned it was a bunch of books.
Okay.
So would have liked that.
And, why did he point you to this cult in particular? We know of 4.
Not sure. This is the first one that he mentioned for me to go to.
Are there anyone else like you?
Other monks or
Other people hired to disband cults.
not that he mentioned, but if I were in his situation, I would have diversified in some way.
Could you tell why you did not want these cults to be around him?
He didn't mention. But I don't ask many questions when gold's involved.
What did he pay you?
Gold.
I think you're rich enough with your, 18 platinum.
Yeah, so Barony
you
just
still
launches
need
on
to
the
be
cat.
paid. Well, I mean...
What is your name?
My name is White Claw.
I'm Nikolai.
Very nice to meet you. I apologize again for putting you in an
Water over
awkward
bridge.
situation. Over the bridge.
Yes, I'm not very good at idiots.
In Russia.
Want to go
Want
over
to
the
go
bridge.
over bridge.
That tracks.
Bridge over you.
Human make bridge, not carry humans.
In Russia, human make bridge. Ah, right, because everywhere else bridge make human. Yes.
You guys understood what I meant, right?
No.
A bridge made of people.
That was like fucking bear puppies.
A bridge made of people?
A bridge made of people.
Like human bodies making a bridge.
Yeah. That's what I was getting at.
have a new
Noted.
goal.
I'm definitely not noting that for future inspiration.
So
Body
as
bridge.
we're chatting, you see a small mouse climb out from my cloak and just sit on my shoulder. It's fine. It's just the connection's a little weird with the wiring for that light.
I feel like you just flick it.
If you twist it a little bit, it'll probably
No, yeah.
just
the button.
the button itself.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fine. I'll have to open that one and look at it. It's on. It's just kind of fucky. But yeah, you see a small mouse climb out of my cloak and sit on my shoulder.
Does he have mouse armor?
No.
Just get on this.
My cat. I guess.
Oh.
I'm just gonna lightly lick my lips as well.
Bammy's kind of hungry.
I think Bearme would be hungry for cat before he'd be hungry for mouse.
Yeah, but
True.
I mean, haven't you heard about the lady who swallowed a spider or swallowed a fly?
I've not eaten in some time.
Yeah, I guess when it does that, Crockpot will kind of cock his head. Tiny Winkle.
Everyone in unison.
Tiny
just
Winkle flutter
really
over.
wants to fucking eat you.
Tiny Winkle flutter.
No one has eyelids anymore, guys.
So,
As a bear.
you know when cats notice something and they get real still and their eyes get like real big?
Your cat right now?
My cat just
Fish.
notices the mouse. Doesn't do anything, but maybe
Making
even
that chirping
that-
noise? Yeah, yep. Our cat was doing that watching squirrels the other day. It was hilarious.
I could prepare some food.
Why do you have that mouse?
Ramsey, he's my friend.
And he just chooses to travel with you?
He does, yes. I found him when he was injured.
Have you asked him?
Afraid I can't speak to animals, but he chooses to stay with me.
You've come to the right place.
I'm gonna lean towards the mouse on his shoulder, and I will utilize Speech of the Woods. And, beasts can understand my speech, and I gain the ability to decipher their noises and motions. So I will just get very close to this mouse on your shoulder and just ask, do you like this creature? And the mouse makes movements or noises that would give me some kind of clues as to how it emotionally feels.
The mouse, I'll say he kind of, for a second, not for long enough to where he's, but he stands up on his hind legs and goes, and falls back to his all fours. Just kind of...
Would you like to be free?
And you see his little mouse eyes just...
Widen. I could give you a better home.
And you see the mouse run into the folds of White Claw's robes and come out with a piece of cheese.
Ah, yes. He's tricking it. Fair. It's not because of who he is, but what he has.
That's right. That's correct. All right.
So on that, I was just waiting for on that perception roll. So I got a 13, but I'm going to use my new feature, Flash of Genius. And when I realize that I'm not seeing much, I'm going to adjust my eye and look again, and I'm going to get an 18.
Okay. So I'll say on the first roll, across the room from where that alcove is, slightly offset from that hallway. Because if I remember right, that hallway should be directly across from...
The other hallway?
Yeah, the alcove. It's slight enough, so to be on this side of the wall closest to me of that path.
Okay.
As you turn around from the crystals and you look, you do see there's like half a crystal ball embedded in the wall in one place, and as you look further and you turn your eye more, you see there's another a couple feet further down from the wall.
Another half one?
Yeah, another half one. Yep, think like a porthole.
Okay.
And they're sitting, one is 8 feet above the ground, the other is a foot off the ground.
Okay. And they're on the same wall?
Yes.
And do I see anything above the alcove?
Above the alcove you're in?
Yeah.
You do not,
Okay.
no.
So then I will try to maneuver the ball to get a concentrated beam in the one up high first.
Okay. So as you're walking around positioning it, you get the light from the crystal alcove through the ball onto the other one, but it is spread too thin.
Okay, I'll try the one on the ground then.
Okay, yeah, I'll say as you hold it lower to the ground, you begin to position it. You see that one focus in correctly onto the bottom one, and as it hits the semicircle in the wall, you see that also begin to glow with a purple light. And as you move the ball away, it continues glowing.
Okay. So I can't get it to the top one. I am going to pass the ball back to you, and I might be too
crossovers.
and fill you in on what I saw, and maybe I'm too small to get that beam. I don't know. It could be a height thing.
I could hold you.
No. pass you the ball. No. And
That's fine. Yeah.
All right. So as you begin to walk with the orb, you are able to focus the light from that alcove against the porthole properly. Yep. And you see that one begin to glow as well. And as that glows, you see in this back right corner here, the cave wall jut just slightly, a couple degrees on its axis.
Okay. Does it look like there is a passageway that is made in that?
So the way the doors in this dungeon open are on that central pillar, and they spin like this.
Okay.
So you watch the wall kind of go like that a little bit.
Okay.
So as if the door unlocked and creaked itself open a little.
Cool.
Cool.
So, I guess I'll give Mr. Fizzlewick the history rock.
Okay.
You may hold this.
Great. Excitedly put it in my bag.
There are things in the corner of this room.
Yeah, I'll walk over and take a peek.
As you do, yeah, you see there's a door here. It's, again, on a central pillar. As you walk over and look, you see there's still dust behind the wall, falling and settling.
Okay. So are there actually, like, chests or anything like that, or...?
Yeah, so as you open the door and look in, you see there's, there are 2 chests in this hallway.
Very good.
I'll say it's maybe a 5x5 room, very small. There's broken weapon handles and such scattered across the floor. And a pretty significant layer of dust has gathered on everything.
Okay, yeah, I'll walk in and check out a chest. I want to give it a good look over first. Check, like, the clasp and rub the edges, make sure it looks safe.
Okay, go ahead and make, nope, that's not right. Go ahead and make an investigation check.
Well, this is a nat 1, which will be a 9 total.
Alright,
Fix your eye, Mr. Fizzlewick.
so as you look at it, I'll say one chest, is very clearly positioned on the opposite side of a pitfall. And as you're...
Okay.
As you walk up to the one that's not that one, right? You walk up to the normal one and you check that one for traps, and as you're spinning around it, you see the one across from you is the one that's trapped.
Okay.
So the one you're spinning around is not trapped, but you see the other one is clearly trapped.
Okay, is anyone in the room with me?
No, you're alone.
Okay, well, I'll open the one that I believe isn't trapped then.
Okay. All right. As you open it, give me 1 second.
Two small men dressed as chests come out of the chest.
Oh my.
Whoa! I rolled a 100.
Mm-hmm. That's a good treasure table. Oh, Mr. Fizzlewick.
Oh, Mr. Fizzlewick.
Oh no.
That was a mood.
True.
Wow. As you open this chest, you see it's lined with purple fabric lined with gold filigree around the outside. It's very fine quality of cloth, and positioned in the center of this chest on its own is the Rod of the Pact Keeper, +3.
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Fizzlewick.
I'm gonna grab that.
I honestly don't know what that is.
I'm quite happy.
I'm glad, John.
I don't either, but when we rest, I'm gonna find out. Okay, yeah, I'll grab that and I'll walk out of the room with it, holding it and show. I guess I would, show Raz. Like, I found this, and there's another chest in there with a pitfall in front of it, and I don't think I can reach it.
All right. Saphira,
Yes.
there's a thing that needs to be opened. Perhaps there's something... And I'll point to the rod that Fizzlewick has walked out with. Mm-hmm. Perhaps there's something in there for you.
No, I'll mention the pitfall to you, too.
Was there a space behind the chest?
I was a little distracted. I didn't look.
I'll trot over.
Okay. Straight to the chest?
So there's a pitfall in front of it?
Yeah.
I've been told about the pitfall,
Yes.
so
Right.
I'm not going to...
So I'll say you either walk around it or levitate. Can you only use levitate once per whatever?
per long rest, I believe.
Okay, so I won't make you use levitate then.
If I'm able to walk around it, I would like to walk around it.
I'll say as an Air Ganassi, just for the sake of this, if you had a passive dexterity score, it would be high enough to just walk across this as an Air Ganassi, especially.
Okay, I'm light-footed.
Yeah, so you just glide. What's the word I'm looking for? Glide. Glide across the pitfall.
Glaze the head.
Just like a donut.
I'm just getting there. Yeah, and you see a chest there as well. You want to open it?
Can I... Does it... Can I trap in front of it?
Yeah, there's a trap in front of it, yep.
I'm probably not going to succeed, but can I check it for traps?
Yeah, make an investigation check.
14.
A 14. Yeah, 14.
I'm sorry, no, 13.
A 13?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the line. No, yeah, you don't see any traps, no.
I'll open it then.
Okay, you open it and see what you find in yours.
Are eaten by mimic.
Firebomb.
An RPG shoots through it.
Oh, no.
It's a portal to Arma 3.
It's a not great RPG.
Ah, ho ho ho.
Is that a good?
Said it.
Is that a good noise that you just made, or was that a?
That was in reaction to them, but also a good noise. So that's gonna be 3 times. This one, okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It's fine. It's one of the
It's barely supporting the table anyway.
Well, I don't think you're gonna need another one of these, but as you open the chest, you find a large bag that looks exactly like your bag of holding.
We can put Tiny Wick in it.
And I'll say it's a bundle of. You have a longbow, right? Mm-hmm. A bundle of 5 plus 1 arrows.
Ooh.
Yeah, you can put a thing in a bag of holding and then put that bag in another bag. Because it's a pocket dimension that enters a pocket dimension and they collapse.
I remember reading a thing about the one thing you should absolutely not put in a bag of holding, and I can't. It was something like it opens a dimensional rift, and it.
Is it a bag of holding?
Probably.
Is it? Oh.
Yeah, or like a portable
in the
hole.
game.
Yes.
It'll just explode and
No,
cause like
So we
Let's
have
kill
a bag of
everybody.
Yeah, we can.
put a devastation orb in the first bag and then put the.
Oh.
Oh man.
Wait, can we put Tiny Wick holding a devastation orb?
No,
In the
not Tiny
first
Wick.
We need Tiny Wick.
Technically, homunculi don't need to breathe, right?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I can't imagine they do.
Yeah, you can
go.
just hide them.
So you said
It's like a
5
little trigger
plus 1
detonator,
arrows.
You know?
Yeah, 5 plus 1 arrows. Yep.
Oh, he's like Bruce Willis.
I'll
in
definitely
Armageddon.
remember I have those.
Those
Someone's gotta
are
say
good.
that.
Yeah. Also, I did look up the rod of.
Yeah, it requires a
Yeah.
tomb by a lock.
Yeah.
And we don't have a lock.
Wait, what is it?
It requires a tomb by only a warlock, and we don't have a warlock.
Okay.
But
I
you
can, I can multi-class.
I was gonna say I planned
can.
on trying to identify later, so you don't have to tell me everything now
Okay.
if I wouldn't know.
So this was way before the Artificer came out. Do you get Warlock spells at all?
Wizard.
Okay, only Wizard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, like my class, I have some crossover, but not like I don't get like Eldritch Blast or anything like
Right.
iconically Warlock.
Okay. All right. I'm not sure because if the Artificer had come out, I'm not sure if you would have been the class, a class that could have used that as well or not. Probably
Maybe?
not.
No, because it specifically only functions also for warlock spells. So
Okay.
it's the spells that you choose through your pact magic.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But it's still worth probably a lot of money.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, it's probably. I mean, can I just make a check on it to see if I would know that?
Yeah, I'll
instead
say
of-
after you found it, because of you would sense that it was magic, and then you would start detect magic while you were waiting for everyone else to finish up. Yeah.
Okay.
And you ritual cast to detect magic, so you don't, and that's how
Yeah.
you found out it's warlock attunement related.
Cool.
You know what I mean?
so
What was it called?
having
Do we have it in the?
it should be in there.
Rod. What was it? Rod
Of the pact keeper.
So being that I
plus
have
1
been
plus 3.
here,
3.
would I know where in this room or in a nearby one there would be food? Like stored in these crates, essentially.
There might be food stored in these crates. Yeah, I
Okay.
mean,
Could be all over Nikolai.
well, he only threw 2. There's still some
Yeah, there's
crates
still-
and such in there.
Yep.
I'm gonna feed some of my rations to Bearme.
Okay. Yeah, you do that.
I'm gonna pet him and love him. And give him a little bit of kisses and rub him. Just right here,
Okay. Yep. All right. And what would everyone like to do?
I want to approach the glowing rocks again. Are there any that aren't in that alcove?
Any more glowing rocks?
Yeah, any more that look like the same thing?
Yeah, so across from you, going down that hallway on the exact opposite side, you see that hallway's effectively made from glowing violet crystals on either side. As you look around the rest of the room, you see them along the walls on the inside of this cavern, but mostly concentrated going down those 2 hallways, or the
Alright.
alcove in the other hallway.
I want to find one in this room, and I want to try to excavate it with Iron Fang.
With Iron Fang?
Yeah, just try to take a chunk of one or a whole one if I see one I think I can easily get out of the wall.
Okay, yeah, I'm not going to make an attack roll because that's, it's literally a pick. Yeah, so you break a couple off. I'll say Roll a d6 for how many you get.
2. All right, and I'm gonna write glowy
Purple crystals.
purple crystals.
So like probably amethyst or something similar maybe, but we don't know yet.
Ras, do you have any more berries?
Berries? I don't know a berry. I'm gonna create 10 good berries.
Because I have a couple.
How many do you need?
2.
I'll give you 2 berries.
Thank you very much. They're 10 HP each? Or is
1.
it- Oh, they're 1 HP each?
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you need all 10?
I do need all 10. Just gonna... Thank you very much.
Might I?
I'm gonna slip you 10 gold.
Indeed.
Gold berry.
Gold berries, exactly.
Might I offer you all some food, perhaps?
No, thank you. I don't want to eat something from a person I do not trust.
I just had too many berries. Ooh,
Yeah, you're very full because each one satisfies you for a day.
berry full.
Yeah, I mean, as far as I'm concerned, fuck you, no. I don't know who the fuck you are.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I mean, there's still crates in this room. You can go break a couple open like Link and see what you find.
Yeah, I'll walk over to one and feel my way around and crack it open with my spear.
Yeah, there's metal
Alright,
on there,
no,
so you would, sense, and you walk over and, make an attack roll. It's gonna have an AC of like 5.
18.
Yeah, you hit. I'll say it's not gonna have much damage.
Sure.
So you pierce into it with your spear. I'll say it's one of the crates, and as your spear breaks in between 2 of the planks, you twist it, and it breaks the planks apart. And I'll say, couple loaves of bread, apples, and such fall out.
Okay. I'll pick them up and scoop it into my bag.
Okay.
When I see him break one, I'm gonna walk to the nearest axe and to the nearest crate or barrel and just beat it with my wrench.
Okay.
Just fuck it up.
Just go ham on it with my wrench.
Okay.
Are you gonna yell anything when you do it?
No.
Just completely
Any
silent.
goal, or you just want to hit it with a
No,
wrench?
I just gonna destroy this crate. I mean, if there's something in it, I'll look at it. But I'm just gonna go to the nearest one that's not near anyone else.
I'll say you hit it with a wrench until it breaks open. Inside you find some scraps of leather.
Okay. I'm just gonna leave them and turn around like nothing happened.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so where would y'all like to go? There's
I'll
3.
take the scraps of leather.
Okay, they're all
Put them
yours.
in my new bag of holding.
There you go.
I can hoard things now.
I can hoard things now.
So while we're doing all of this, I just would like to be ritual casting Unseen Servant.
Okay. Yep.
My horrifying invisible little soot.
Do we know it looks like soot? Like us in this room? Not
I
the
mean-
characters?
You and I do.
Okay.
I didn't know it looked like soot until now.
It
Yep.
doesn't.
It doesn't look like
Yeah,
anything.
it's
No, it looks
invisible.
like
You have no
something else.
idea.
But-
Hidden.
I was just described.
No, that's not what I said.
And then I'm gonna cast Mage Hand,
Okay.
and I'm gonna cast Magic Stone,
Okay.
and I'm gonna give 3 stones to my Unseen Servant to hold for me,
Oh, that's
and
invisible.
3 for my Mage Hand.
Okay.
So there are just stones floating around me as I walk.
All right, Zenyatta.
Tranquility.
Peace be with
It appears as if we've got a similar goal.
Yes, go ahead.
Go ahead with what?
You may walk down that hallway.
Of course.
Good.
I'll walk down the hallway.
Okay, the one glowing with crystals and such.
I hesitantly follow.
When he turns around, because I was doing something with the rock and there's no way I was paying attention, I'm just gonna lean to you and whisper like, "Do you like him?"
No,
Okay.
not yet. I will
Maybe eventually.
take his bandages,
Add them as your
add
own.
them to my own, and then we'll see what lies beneath the cat's fur.
What does
What?
lie beneath your What does lie beneath your bandages?
Nothing.
Wait, what?
Skin.
Skin. Human.
You
Human
just,
skin.
you just said nothing.
It was a joke, Nikolai.
I'm gonna
I'm
fucking
full
roll
of
an insight
humor.
check on that one.
Okay.
Nat 20.
It was a joke, yeah.
Yeah.
It was not a
There
joke.
can't be nothing,
Nothing.
below. Yeah, there can't be nothing.
There surely can't be nothing below the bandages, Tom.
Go fuck yourself. Hate this game. I just want Nikolai to know so bad.
All right, so you begin.
I mean, I genuinely regret showing Zafira because of how things have gone.
It's been such bad rolls.
I
It's not my
know, like
fault.
it's not remotely her fault. She's done really cool fucking shit. It's just not
I
turned
knocked
out well.
him over.
Yeah,
That was
I mean,
cool. It gave
totally
everyone-
multi-class to follow along in my suit, and you did it wrong. If anything, I would feel insulted by you.
So,
There was a
what
better
do I
guess.
detect as I walk down this hallway, temperature-wise?
the temperature drops significantly.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do you get direction out of it as well? Well, you would sense that
yeah.
it's hot and then cold, and it
Okay.
gets colder as you descend.
Okay, sure. Makes sense.
Yep. So do you walk in?
Yeah, I
Cool.
keep going.
I'm going to extend my arms to halt everyone as the cat continues to walk further along.
Okay.
And I will turn and just say,
Can we all shush back at him?
watch it. Wait and see what it does. I don't know. Watch you as you walk.
Okay.
Do I hear that?
Make a perception check? If you're trying to not, do you want... Okay.
23.
So for stealth, I'm assuming?
If you don't want him to hear you, yeah.
Sure, yes, a 16.
Okay.
Fizzlewick.
So yeah, you'd hear him.
Flashmate.
What?
No, we wouldn't work anyways.
It won't even.
His flash of genius.
I just kind of like stop for a second and turn back.
Are you coming?
No,
Why?
we don't know you.
You are trying to get rid of the cult, yes?
Of course we are.
That is also my goal.
I'm sure it is.
So you're going to just stay in the room while I continue down this hall alone?
I mean, you cleared your way here. Did you not?
I did.
I am curious to see how you perform.
Fair.
It did punch that one guy like 3 times and then he just fell over and died.
So as you guys are looking down the hallway and I just say fair, you just see me vanish in a puff of smoke
Cool.
as I shadow step further behind me.
Okay.
Behind.
Badass.
I mean, is there darkness or dim light? I'm assuming, yeah.
In that hallway, because it's lined with crystals, it's a pretty brightly lit area. I mean, there's naturally crevices and such
Sure,
that
so
block
yeah, you
certain
would go to
crystals.
one of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, to where you would have shadow, yeah.
Yeah, because I would be able to sense the coldest part of the tunnel.
So,
I'm just gonna sigh and start walking forward.
That was pretty cool.
Not remotely.
A little bit cool.
so as
Enjoy
you,
your new idol.
Are you referring to yourself as an idol?
Not remotely. I did not choose the life I live. Simply do my best to live it now.
That wasn't the question.
I'm gonna walk down the hallway.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep walking.
I'm just gonna watch as everyone, Mr. Fizzlewick.
Yes. I'm still waiting.
That, new rod you have. We'll have to see what it does later, yes?
Yes.
Very good. Let's keep a close eye on our new pet.
Adjust my eye.
Oh, that's so chilling. Yes, my friend.
Have you ever seen, what is it, Atlantis? Is there not the one guy who has one of those?
I haven't
Oh,
seen
the
Atlantis.
mole dude. Yeah.
Oh, does he?
The
Yeah.
French
I haven't
guy,
seen
the explosives,
Atlantis.
he like does explosives or something
No,
like
he's
that?
the like tunneler dude.
That's
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
That's
the
right, yeah.
fucking weirdo.
He's like a mole person.
I don't understand. I'm not calling you that, but every time, like, you just mentioning that
yeah.
reminds me of him, like, trying to get close.
No, that's pretty accurate.
All right.
My
so,
feelings are hurt.
So are mine.
As you walk into this room, you see the rough walls of this cavern rise to a vaulted ceiling, hung with stalactites and clumps of slender, luminous crystals that bathe the cavern in a soft violet light. Passages lead east and west. To the west, the tunnel ascends. The western passage is flanked by a pair of 20-foot-tall stone statues of rough-hewn humanoids, their faces grim masks of forbiddance.
Ooh.
Next to each statue is a human guard encased in stone armor. And as you walk into this room, I don't have a map of this on the table. I can draw one if you'd like. If you can see those stars from over where you are, on the opposite side is where the statues are. They flank the exit. Two. They flank the exit on the western side, and the two guards are standing in front of those statues. So as you walk in the room, they see you. And they turn and they go, "Hey, what are you guys doing out here?"
We're very far away.
So whoever walked down the hallway.
It's just me and Saphira.
Cat
I'd have been
friend.
first.
Cat friend.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you went to like a crevice and hung out.
No, I just was doing that and then continued further.
He's being dramatic.
Yeah.
Gotta use some smoke bombs.
Wow,
Yeah,
what are you doing here?
Walking.
Why are you here?
I was just with Karg and Maul in the previous room.
The giants.
Yes.
Did you hear the boom?
We did, yes. They went to investigate.
Make a deception check.
6.
He goes, No, I heard them yelling. I heard crates breaking. What happened in there?
Something big attacked.
Are Saphira and I in the room yet?
Yeah, you guys are there as well.
Do we hear him talking to them before we approach?
Yeah, I'll say you were 20 feet ahead of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean,
probably.
Shadow Step alone would have put you
Yeah.
far ahead of everyone.
If I hear that conversation, I'm gonna hang back.
I'll say you hear, as you're walking to the end of the hallway, you hear the tail end of it. Enough to where you can stop before you're seen by the guards, but...
I see you said I heard the whole conversation. I'm going to continue to walk forward, but tell her to hang back.
I'm already hanging back.
Well, yeah, I'm just signaling that there's a plan here.
Okay.
I'm not just assuming that you're coming with me. Sorry. And I'm gonna walk in, and I hear the tail end of them saying like there were broken crates and everything like that. Like, the giants continuously lost to each other. Tic-tac-toe or cross-circle red gem, blue gem game. I don't remember.
They were very upset.
Oh,
And-
yeah.
The one threw a crate filled with bread and like apples at the other one, and then there was a loud boom, and another crate broke, and then they ran off in the other direction.
Weird. Make a deception check.
I'm trying to help you, bud. I'm sorry.
Would that be with advantage since I'm helping?
He's not gonna need it.
Okay.
It was deception. It's an 18.
An 18? Yeah. Like I said, you're not gonna need it. They go, oh, that's crazy. You know, I know. What was the first one's name? Mog?
Karg and Maul.
Karg.
Maul. That was it. Yeah, I know Maul usually hates to lose, but Karg's a little more level-headed. Let me walk out there and see if maybe I can
I'm
figure
gonna
out where they went.
Knock an arrow.
Okay.
As they're talking
gonna
to
try,
him
like-
and
I
they
can't
turn,
see.
I'm going
What?
to
I
shadow
can't see
step
you.
to
Why not?
any darkness
I'm
that is
not
behind
with you.
them.
You're
Okay.
20 feet behind us through a doorway.
No, she's considerably further than 20 feet.
Oh man,
You guys
I
were
was-
20 feet ahead.
Yeah, I mean,
He was 20 feet ahead. I stopped.
Gotcha.
If you walked up to where the guards are, you are 10, 20, 30, 40,
Is he up to the guards? Is that
50,
where you are?
60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110 feet from the opening of this room.
Man, that sucks. That's really not going to help with what I wanted to do then.
Yeah, it's considerable. It's a large room.
Yeah, well, you go check it out. We'll be right here. Just, do you have anything to drink?
No, it's a cave. And,
No barrels of water? Okay.
I'll say the guard on the right looks and he goes, Craig, I'll let you take this one. Go see if you can
His
get
name
this
is
back.
Craig.
And Craig goes, all right, man, otherwise always gotta be me, whatever. And you hear him walk away, son of a bitch, why is he always making me do his job? And he walks away all bitter.
I want to like elbow this guy. And be like, fucking Craig.
He goes, hey, fucking Craig, man, I'm telling you.
Craig. What an asshole.
So, what are you doing here?
Oh, to be honest, I had a rough week, and people trying to get me into this, this group of people, and I kept saying, oh, it seems worth it. Why not?
So you see the one guard beginning to walk out. Sorry, I don't have a map on there. But given that last interaction, he's about 10, 20, 30 feet away, still in this room. And he goes, well, are you not wearing cuffs? So you're not a prisoner, so you can't be here. So I might want to start answering questions quickly. You see him begin to reach for his...
I'm going to look down and look like, oh, my cuffs are gone?
I'm gonna walk from the shadow that I stepped to up to the back of the guard, attempting to be stealthy.
Okay. Make a stealth check with
Which
advantage.
guard? The one that's in front of me or the one that's walking away?
The one that's in front of you.
Gotcha.
We're still looking, right?
Natural 20.
He rolled a 7, so he definitely doesn't know you're there.
While this is happening, can I send my cat back to go get a
Raz and them?
Raz and Fizzlewick?
Yeah.
I wanted you to signal them as the one was walking by. I'm glad it worked.
So as you're talking to him, you shadow step behind the guy. Fish begins walking down the hallway toward Raz and Fizzlewick.
And when he gets there, he's gonna do that thing where he like weaves between your legs and tries to trip you.
Get you to follow him?
Yeah.
Yep. And he looks to you after saying, so you better answer questions quickly, and begins drawing his great club.
I'm going to, as I walk up behind him, just strike him in the back with my palm.
Okay. Attack with advantage, definitely.
Wait, can I see him shadow step 2 behind him? Okay.
Oh my lord. 13 was the higher of the rolls.
Yeah, I don't think a 13's...
Yeah, I don't think so.
I think his AC...
This is terrible. I rolled a 2 and a 5. Just awful rolls.
That's rough, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, roll that initiative. Yeah, no, unfortunately it doesn't hit. So as you shadow step behind him and he feels the breeze of your... Well, he's wearing rock armor, so I guess he kind of wouldn't. I'll say you open palm hand into the back of his... into his back, and as it hits his armor, you hear the stone crack and break, but you don't make contact with his back. As he turns and looks at you, and everyone who's in this room, roll initiative.
Do I count as being in the room?
I'll
With
say
the
you're
guard
more than
approaching.
100 feet out. I mean, you're not really in the room, but you're close enough that you can take an action in combat if you'd like.
How well lit is the room?
This room here, it's not as well lit as the tunnel you entered through. You don't see any of those crystals along the wall. I'll say there's enough light coming from the tunnel behind you that it illuminates this room enough to where if you don't have dark vision, you can see. I'll say Fish is just arriving to you two. So I'll say we'll go through one round of combat and then you guys arrive. Does that work?
Assuming they decide to come.
Yeah, assuming you decide to come.
I would come to watch.
Yeah, I mean... Alright, so let me roll mine. So there's
approaches,
two
I'm gonna ask if
guards.
we take orders from the cat now.
No, Mr. Fizzlewick. We do not.
We take advice, though.
I'm gonna pick up the cat.
And Tom, what you got?
19.
19. Mike?
He's not in the room.
Oh, you're not in the room.
Neither
That's
is,
right. Neither
John.
you two.
It's just us two, and then he's
Yeah, and I'm in
sorry.
the hallway,
Okay.
waiting for the approaching guard.
Okay. Do you want to roll initiative? 8. Okay. And Dom?
19.
19.
Do we have to roll against each other?
Who wants to go first? You can just do it that way if
Can
you
I?
want.
Can I?
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah.
you know what? Yeah, you go first, bud.
Okay,
You're
cool.
right there. Do me a favor. Fuck this dude up. All right?
I will.
Hey. For Soot.
That was in character.
I don't know who Soot is.
For Soot.
Am I first, I assume, with a 19?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna make my 2 attacks with my fists into his back at this spot where I cracked the rock the first time.
Okay.
Jesus, these rolls fucking blow. 15 is the higher of the 2.
All right. Yeah. Unfortunately, 15 doesn't hit. I'll say
Yeah.
as he turns to look at you, your other hand connects in the same spot, and his armor cracks a little bit more.
Yeah, I'll bonus action and 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll pop a key point to let's see.
If you want, I can come back to you.
No, I just want to check one thing.
Okay.
Are you
I
looking
will.
at patient or step of the wind?
No, stunning strike.
That's only when you hit.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah, it's on you. It's
got
when
it.
Like
you
a smite?
hit.
I see.
Like a smite?
Yeah, I'll Fury of Blows.
Okay. Go ahead and...
Oh, Jesus, man. I rolled so well in the first combat. So 21 is one of them.
21
So
hits.
I'll get one hit out of all of those. Oh, that's 1 point of damage. So 6 points of damage. Jeez.
Good thing Raz isn't in the
6
room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 points.
Oh, I feel it.
What did I say the first guy's name was? Keith?
Craig.
We
Craig.
know Craig.
Craig is the guy walking away.
Craig is the guy
fucking
walking
Craig,
away.
if I recall correctly.
That's right. All right.
It's me.
Yeah, I'll say fucking Craig. In the time, I'll say he's 60 feet outside of where you guys are having combat right now. So it'll take him also a turn to get back.
Yep.
And if you guys come, it'll be a turn to reach the room. Mm-hmm. So your turn?
Yeah. So is this man distracted? So do I get advantage on his attack? 'Cause you said he turned around. He turned to go look at this
He's
guy
still
and then
facing
got
you,
punched
though.
in the back.
He
a
is still
bunch.
facing you.
We would do flank because opposite
Right.
sides, so it's
So it'd
plus
be
2.
2.
Okay, so I can just get a +2 to my roll?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna swing my, actually, you know what? I am gonna use Searing Smite, and then swing my sword at him twice. One's a 22 with bonus, and the other is a 13 with bonus.
Okay. The 22 hits, the 13 does not.
Okay, so that's 1d8 plus 3. So that's 7 damage plus 1d6. Oh, 8 damage. That sucks.
Oh, Mr. DJ.
You know when your
Alright.
manager stands over your shoulder and watches you do something?
I know what I'm doing. Fuck off.
Oh, God.
On the start of that turn, it has to make a Con 14 save or take another d6. Oh, wait. Yeah, it has to make a Con 14 save or take 1d6 fire damage.
Or 1d6 fire damage? Okay. How much damage did you do here?
What did I just say? 7? And yeah, it's like 7. I didn't do anything. It sucked.
Okay. Alright. So 37. Alright, so as it's a longsword. Yep. Your longsword, your flaming longsword at that point, crashes into the side of the guard. I'll say the cracks on the armor on the back, so it's not going to do anything there.
Oh,
but
wait, no, I did 11 damage. I'm sorry. It was 7 on the first roll and then 4 on the second one.
I thought you only hit with one roll.
It's from the
just fine.
fire damage that instantly triggers,
gotcha.
correct?
Or it might have been less than 4. The first one was 7. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm gonna look back at this VOD and be like, how did I forget that in 2 seconds?
Alright, so I'll say you did 7 damage then.
Count with them.
Cool. So with that, then it'll go around to me. It's going to be that guard.
The one that just got hit?
Yeah.
Con 14.
And you said his name is Keith?
Craig.
The other guy's Craig.
And this one, I did say his name was Keith.
I don't remember Keith.
I thought Craig was
Fuck
the
it.
one who walked away.
Yeah, we'll
was
say
the
this
one-
I don't
one's
think
Keith.
Keith
The one
walked away.
We'll say this one's Keith. The one you're fighting is Keith. Craig walked away.
Okay.
Is Craig walking toward us?
Yes.
Is that what was happening?
He was. I don't know
But
if
he
he's-
would hit her first.
Alright.
He's probably going to turn around and attack. because he
It's a
doesn't want
19, so he
Okay.
succeeds.
Cool.
He's going
Depends
to
on
make
turn order and if
2
you shoot him.
attacks at you with his Morning
Depends
Star.
if you shoot him first. Is that what a morning star sounds like?
Sure is.
It's like the toy lightsabers.
So 1 hits.
Someone say wood.
We need a
Morning star.
Grimdar yell, please.
And you take 7 damage.
Alright, that's fine. Traded shots.
As his Morning Star, made out of one solid piece of stone that looks like it might have been a stalactite or a stalagmite that he just broke off from the cave, swings that connects with it into your side. With that, it is my turn again. So, what's his face? Craig, the one walking away. He's going to turn around and begin walking back, given that he just heard combat break out behind him. So, he turns around and begins 30 feet towards. So that's going to be... you know what? I'll say he uses his action to dash.
Yeah.
And then he's back...
Behind Nikolai.
Yeah, he'll be behind Nikolai this turn.
But with no action, right, after that?
With no action. And he can't make an attack on his bonus action. So that'll conclude his turn. With that, it'll go around to Zafira.
So, how far away am I
like
at this
100
point?
feet?
Yeah, so this room is... Hang on one second. How many squares do I have that room drawn for? I can't count from here.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12.
12? No shit. Okay, so you can just clear everything off of that, and that's the room you're in, because it's the same measurement.
Okay.
It's a little bit different with, like, 10 feet.
Shaping, but fuck it. Okay.
Yeah, and if you consider each of those squares 10 feet as opposed to 5 now.
Okay.
So twice as big.
Yes.
So it's 120.
It's supposed to be 110. I'm not really worried about
That's
that
fine.
10 feet.
10 feet doesn't fucking matter.
You're not
so
gonna go
this
in the
is
very
you,
back corner.
This is me, that's you, we won't need that.
Sick.
Nikolai's here, Baramy's here, you're in here as well.
Yep.
I think you said Baramy's with us.
Oh, Baramy's still with us?
Yeah.
Mother. Fucker. So Baramy's back here with me and you.
They
We're
can be
over
the
here.
barrels.
They're the barrels.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can be the barrels. That's perfect.
And then you're like there.
Yeah, that looks
Because
great.
that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 80, 90, 100. So yeah,
Yeah.
it's actually accurate.
Perfect.
All right. So I would like to use my movement to go as far forward as I can to like see into the space.
Okay. So I'll say you were 20 feet from the entrance of this cavern.
Okay.
So you're pretty much at the entrance. You're in
Okay.
the space now.
So
yeah.
I want to. And can I see them from where I am at that point?
Mhm.
And they're in like the middle of the room. It's,
Yeah. Yeah.
roughly.
They're closer to.
Are they within 90 feet?
No, not within 90 feet. They're closer to. So this wall closest to me would be
Yeah.
west. That wall closest to the bathroom would be east.
Mm-hmm.
So they are closer to the west wall. They're probably
So then
20 feet from the west wall.
We'll put them here.
That's perfect. Yeah.
That makes infinitely
Okay.
more sense for spacing.
So then, am I able to? I'm probably not able to get within 90 feet of them from.
No,
where
you're
I'm-
like 110ish out. I mean, you can still. Do you have short bow or long bow?
longbow.
You can still attack just with disadvantage,
Yeah,
correct?
no, I mean I have true shot or whatever it's called, so I don't have to roll with disadvantage. But
Okay.
I wanted to hunter's mark them, and I can't. So I'm just going to take aim at Craig's back is to me.
Mm-hmm.
Are there any like holes in his stone armor? And
He's untouched.
Yeah, he is untouched, yeah. I'll say he does have a flap on the back of his helmet protecting his neck.
that an arrow might pierce.
It goes, I mean, it has to leave some room for him to be able to look
Yeah.
up, but it's a very narrow, I mean, maybe an inch or two. Like, I mean, I'll let you shoot for it. It's a hell of a shot, but I'll let you shoot for it, yeah.
Heck of a shot, kid.
Yeah, I mean I'll go for it.
Okay.
Mr. Fizzlewick and I are just humming a tune in the hallway as we approach.
So that's going to be a 24.
24 hits. Yep, go ahead and roll your damage.
All right. 10 points of piercing damage,
Nice. Okay.
and then I'm going to do it again.
Okay.
And that's going to be a 17.
A 17 does not hit.
Okay.
So I'll say that arrow narrowly misses and can connects into the westernmost cave wall. So that is the end of this round. So I'll say you, Raz and Fizzlewick, if you are moving in here, you are now...
Like behind Zafira?
Yeah,
Like,
you're arriving to Saphira pretty much. And the three of you watch as inside of this room... I want to make sure this is the right room. Yep. So as you're watching, you see... And Mike, you're close enough, you would feel this. You feel the ground underneath, closer to the middle of the room from Tremor Sense, just going off. I mean, there's something rapidly...
Underground?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rapidly and heavily approaching the floor of this cavern.
I will say that. Sure was. I'm gonna I guess I'll tell you guys that. How big is the room?
The room is 110 feet long
Yeah.
from east to west, and then from north to south, which would be from you to the other wall.
So they're very far away.
You're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
70 feet tall by
It's
110
almost-
deep.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I guess
yeah,
I'll just warn you guys.
we're a couple dashes away.
So, as you're standing here, you can see into this room. As you're standing here, you watch as the ground between you and the battle you're watching take place bursts up, and rocks and stone begin to fly, and 2 earth elementals unburrow from the center of the room, between the hallway and where the battle is taking place.
Oh, I don't like that guy.
Oh, okay, you have another one.
Where are they?
Like here?
Yeah, right about there looks good. Yeah, that's perfect.
Fucking, they're pissed.
I knew I should have bought a second earth elemental.
Which one's the earth elemental?
That's
Figured.
this
one's
is
made of
actually a bone
bones.
golem.
Oh, yeah,
Look at
I
all
hate
those
it.
bones.
Yeah,
do
that's
hate
the
it.
one
That's-
that Kelsey's going to use as a horrifying amalgamation of her skeleton creatures in Setendor.
Lovely.
I love it.
That's the one I just picked up and said, oh, I don't like this.
Yeah, no, I
That's
don't.
why Kelsey's going to use it. Oh, I don't like it. I'll use it. Cool.
So we return
that's,
back around to the start of combat. So White Claw, you are
Okay,
first.
we're gonna punch this guy in front of me twice and hopefully hit this time. Just 2 open palmed. Well, one is a 23 and the other one is a 1.
Okay, so I'll say the 23 was the first attack. The 1 can be the second attack.
Cool.
So go ahead and roll damage on your first one.
That's a 6, so 11 points of damage as I strike into the spot where I had been cracking the armor.
Great. So the armor finally breaks free.
Excellent.
So as it breaks free, you did 11 damage, right?
Yes.
Okay. So as it breaks free, your hand makes contact with his back. I'll say as the armor breaks, chunks of stone, because you're pushing in and it's going to break this way, chunks of stone fly toward you.
Okay.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
20.
Yeah, you succeed. So you're able to dodge the biggest stone or biggest piece you see
Yeah,
coming toward you.
I just duck down under it and
You duck to
pop
yep.
back up.
I'll say the heat from the pressure of that finally breaking, you sensed hot thing toward face.
Sure. Makes sense.
It make anybody duck.
Yeah. And then I'm going to use my bonus action to use patient defense.
Okay. All right. And that'll be your turn.
Yes.
And patient defense is you get a
He dodges.
gotcha.
yeah,
Okay.
Step of the Wind is one where you disengage and your jump speed is like doubled or tripled or whatever. And then that is the one where you dodge as a bonus action.
And that's if somebody attacks me, then
For what? How dodge works?
yeah.
Dodges targets against you with attacks have disadvantage, and you roll dex saves with advantage.
Okay. Cool.
Until the end of the next turn,
Got it.
right?
Correct.
Yep.
Or beginning
the
of
start
his
of
next
next
turn.
Yeah. Okay. Yep. I'm gonna do that.
Okay, cool. So you stand there, hands up, ready for the next strike that might come. Nikolai, it's now your turn.
I'm going to. Tough decision.
Yeah, especially because you're in a not good spot.
Yeah, I noticed that one. So, my issue with this is I want to cast Shield of Faith, but I want to be able to continue to use that and also have spells. So it's kind of frustrating because it's concentration. But I feel like there's no other.
Well, I mean,
option.
you can cast other spells. They just can't also be concentration ones.
Okay.
So if you have other spells that do not have the C by it, that means they don't require concentration, and you're fine.
Okay, that's good to know. Give me just 1 second. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to cast Shield of Faith just right off the bat.
Okay.
Because I need that. So my armor class goes up to 20. And then I think I'm just gonna swing my sword twice and just call that for right now and hold on to that.
Okay. What are you attacking?
Actually, I had a question. Because he broke the stone off of the back, was that helping hold the stone on the front? Did that fall off?
I won't say it falls off. I'll say it descends a little bit.
Alright, yeah, cool. I'm gonna bring my sword. I assume like you said it descends a little bit. I'm gonna try to bring my sword down into his
Okay.
into like the little bit of an opening and then rip up
Alright.
through the shoulder.
Roll to attack.
Sorry, yeah, I want to stab into his neck and then rip out through the shoulder.
Okay.
Sorry about that. And because he's still flanked to get a +2 to each roll, right?
Yes.
You're gonna be very flanked real soon, sir.
I know. I'm not very happy about that. What is that?
That's the hot seat, man.
Yeah, it genuinely is.
26?
I don't know why, but like it's something about being there.
And
We put the tanks
12.
closest to the DM to draw their ire.
It works. It works.
26 and a 12.
Seat.
12 does not hit. The 26 definitely
Alright.
does.
Alright, that's 10 damage.
You
10?
just cursed.
So as your sword
really
slashes
far out
into the opening and you pull it out, you see the blood beginning to run down the front of his armor here. He's bleeding very heavily. He's now bloodied. With that was Nikolai. So did you two?
No, we can roll initiatives if you would like.
Yeah, just that way I know where you're at.
Barry was with them. He's coming up too.
Okay, in terms of where you're at and moving.
Got an 11.
Not natural 20.
Not natural 20?
Not natural 20.
Okay.
26.
26. And Baramy?
11.
11. Okay. So then that's...
If you want to just put us at the bottom of this one still because we're arriving and then slide us in at the top of the next one,
Yeah.
if that's
Yeah,
easier.
we'll do the
'cause
next one.
We didn't think of it either, honestly, and we obviously were missed. So bottom us here and then just
Yeah.
go right to us
We'll
next.
say the next one, yeah. That's fine. So then with that, it's going to be me again. So the crates are me, right?
Correct. So the one in between
Great.
them is Keith, and then the one behind Nikolai is Craig.
Keith goes first.
Yep.
Craig was the one walking toward the door. So Craig would be the one closest to the...
Craig,
he
no,
turned around and
no,
ran back up to
this
me.
is Craig.
You're
That's
absolutely
Keith.
right. You're right. I'm sorry. You're right.
He dashed, and his first
You're right.
his next action would be
So-
his first one to be able to attack. But it's Keith and then Craig.
Okay. Keith is going to circle around you while not moving outside of your space or your reach. Because
Yeah.
as long as I'm within 5 feet of him, I can move around him,
Correct.
right?
But he's leaving
you
my
would be
space.
leaving his
Oh,
space.
then it would leave your
attack
space.
him, yeah.
That's a bad opportunity to attack to take. I'll go around the left then, as opposed. Oh, I'm still moving out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
you
matter
would
what.
still-
Yeah, you're
I would
absolutely
just
right.
stay.
Yep, that's the best
Genuinely.
move. Yeah.
Or
So-
don't.
Yeah,
Especially
you can totally
because
try to run.
they know their fucking earth elementals are here, and genuinely, they do not know what is in the hallway yet. They would
Right.
perceive this as, we have these two fuckers right here, completely
They
outmatched.
don't know what's coming.
Time to murder the fuck out of
You're
both
right.
of them.
So yeah, Keith is going to attack Nikolai.
Yeah, what a surprise.
I know you just hit him.
know.
2 Morningstar attacks.
And he is flanked.
He is flanked. Nikolai's also flanked.
That's
So-
what I'm saying, yes.
Okay, yeah. So that's he's flanked by 2, so that's a plus 2 or
2.
4. Okay,
Yeah,
plus
so,
2.
yeah.
So that's gonna be plus 7 to hit. So a 20 on the first one and a 19 on the second.
One hits.
One hit. Yep.
Shield of Faith.
So you take 11 damage.
Fucking Christ.
You have to make a concentration check.
So that way you don't drop.
That's a save or a check?
It's a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's fucking sick.
So the DC is a 10 for you.
We're chilling.
Nice.
Yeah, I got a +9.
So you maintain concentration on
I don't
shoulder.
think I have to make that check.
Well, it's only if it's half the damage or 10,
gotcha.
whatever is higher. So yeah, if you get hit for like 30, the DC would be 15. So that would be the only one where you really need to make it. Then, if you're actually at a +9, that's fucking insane.
Yeah, well, I get the
bomb.
+3 on
Aura.
saves. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So after that, it is now going to be
Craig.
Yep, Craig's turn.
Good old Craig.
Oh, did you roll for the Earth Elementals for their initiatives?
I sure did.
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
No, Craig was just hit by an arrow out of nowhere.
In the back of the neck.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
Dude's not happy.
Nope. He's gonna
Beat the
move
shit out of Nikolai.
5 feet toward the west, so that way he's still within Nikolai's space. Oh, I'm sorry,
Alright.
towards me.
Sorry.
Yeah, north is closest to you because of the way I had
Okay.
it drawn on there. Yeah. He's gonna make an attack at Nikolai with his two Smacky Johns, Morning Stars.
Smacky Jones. What a cereal name.
That's
Take
good.
that.
Smacky Johns.
I
What was
only
the
eat
cereal with the
Smacky
fucking
Jones.
frogs?
TM.
Oh yeah.
It's just the
Honey
frog with the
Smackers.
morning
Honestly,
star. Honey
Smacky
Smackers.
Jones
really
It's just the
has, like,
frog with a
dark
morning star
connotation
now
when you
dripping
think
with
about
That
it.
frog's horrifying.
So
like legit the worst.
First one is 20. The second is gonna be 12. So that doesn't hit.
All right, so one of them hits.
Yep, one hits. You take.
Never forget this.
Honey Smackers.
Oh, that's not that much. That would be 9 damage.
You fucking kidding me? I want to die this game, guys.
Nah, you'll be fine.
I've got less than half health.
As his morning star comes down and connects into your shoulder side region, make a concentration check.
I don't have to.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it's fine. We're good.
Okay. Yeah, because you took damage. I mean, so you have to make.
Yeah, but it's just like if it's
it's a
less,
different.
if it's less than 20. Oh, okay.
It was a different creature. So you would have to do a concentration
So
check for
the
every
thing
time
here,
you take.
yeah,
If
but
the damage is less than 20, my bonus
yeah.
covers
So the
it.
way, yeah, because he has a +9 to his con
Gotcha.
save.
So
So
it's
even
not-
if he wins,
pass it.
it's
Right.
10 or half damage, whichever's higher.
So mechanically you do. It's just your score succeeds, so you don't have to.
Correct.
That's what I was
Not
saying.
that you don't, but
Yeah,
you don't have to.
exactly. Yeah.
yeah, it's
Sorry.
only if the damage
I thought you
value
heard that
would
part of the
be
conversation.
more than what the 10 would be when the damage is halved.
Gotcha.
So as soon as we hit like 22, sure, he has to make the DC 11. So if he does 1, then he would fail.
Yeah. Right.
But as long as it is 10, it's easier to just shorthand.
Say, yeah, he succeeds it.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, so it is now the Earth Elemental's turn. Well, I guess that's a little unfair because I rolled for them at the same time I rolled for you guys, and they should have arrived at the same time you did.
I mean, they're closer though. Like
That's
in
fair.
terms of just thematic understanding.
They just popped up through the floor.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fair. So the first one is going to move forward. Yeah, he's going to see Nikolai surrounded by guards. I mean, he's going to make.
You're not the monster. The monsters are.
Yep. He's
I
gonna-
disagree. I'm gonna hold this against you.
That's fine. He makes 2
I
slam
kick his
attacks.
ass after this, to be honest.
That's a +5 to each hit, right?
Correct.
So he's going to make 2 slam attacks at you. That's a 23 and a 20.
I like both hit.
Okay.
Start practicing the 5Ds of dodgeball over there.
Your mic wasn't even on for that.
Can't help it.
We need to give you just a headset mic
I
again.
need a hot mic. I'm just gonna leave mine on.
Yeah, you're quiet enough anyway. Don't make any sounds over there.
You're
It's all just
not
me.
snacking like I am.
Yeah, crunch.
What are you snacking on? What do you crunch on?
Old popcorn.
Nice. Old popcorn.
Especially crunchy.
Old style popcorn, except just as old.
Is that just regular corn?
Yeah, it's just true. Absolutely true.
Just kernels of corn.
So the Earth Elemental runs over, and as he comes to you, he's going to collapse his upper body down toward you, both arms in a slam attack. You take 37 damage.
I'm knocked. I am knocked dead.
Oh,
You're
yeah, you're
Not
dying.
dead, but
Yeah,
You're
sorry.
unconscious, yeah. You're not dead, you're just unconscious.
pummeled.
Oh, there you go.
And it's
Cool.
gonna be the next Earth Elemental's turn.
That honestly wouldn't see him over there and would just attack the body on the ground. That's obviously not dead yet.
Yeah, because I'm behind the guard.
Yeah.
And you're breathing, and he
Yeah,
has tremor sense.
I know.
Yeah, so,
It's okay, I'm hungry anyway.
that's 15 on one die, so that one hits. The next one's
15 doesn't. Oh, well, yeah.
15 plus
yeah, on the
13
die. Yeah, on
hits.
the die,
Yeah.
yeah.
And a 21.
So I take 2 hits,
So
so I'm dead.
each hit while you are downed is a critical hit. Critical
Yeah,
hits
I'm
are
dead.
double critical
Nikolai is
failures.
dead.
Yeah, that would be the Earth Elemental moves forward.
Well, now you get to be with Soot in hell.
And he brings both his arms down and crushes your unconscious body below them. Damn, sorry, bud. With that, then, if you guys, I'll say you have a reaction if you guys want to take a reaction to Nikolai falling unconscious.
I didn't know him.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, his death is gonna go by without one sad fucking person.
I can't.
So
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
I
it's
understand.
you.
I'm not mad at anybody.
I mean, from our perspective, we
Nikolai's
just see
alive.
two Earth Elementals collapse around him.
Yeah.
We don't know you're dead.
Yeah.
Like, when we get there, we will react. But as of right now, we've been crushing shit. So as far as we know, things are still fine.
Yeah, so with that, that'll be the Earth Elemental's turn. So that'll be back to
The cat mourns you.
top of combat, and John.
So we would have the turn at the end, and then we
Zafira
would
didn't
have
get
the
to
one
go.
at the beginning of the next one. And she also didn't get to go.
Oh, you're right. I'm so sorry. Yeah, go ahead. You should have gone before me on that second one.
Before the second Earth Elemental?
Yes. Which Nikolai was unconscious. He wasn't dead at that point. And because it was my screw up, I mean, you absolutely have a chance to take an action before that second one hits him.
I mean, the second one is the one that's closest to me, so that's the one I would be shooting at. Anyway,
Do you have ensnaring strike to try to hold him in place?
I do.
It's okay. Just let it go.
Don't let go, Jack.
Just let me down.
Man, the channel has something with killing paladins.
Right?
Honestly, just hit him. Just hit him with regular arrows.
Well, if you hit
Nikolai's
him,
dead. I'm so sick of trying to do a Russian accent.
Possibly, especially if she
So
ran.
tired
That's
of
fair.
it. I'm so bad at it, and I'm so tired of having to do it.
Let him go.
Let him go.
It's okay. I'm gonna come back
Join
as a black
the
tabaxi
Soot in
monk named
hell.
Black Claw.
Dude, double monk party actually sounds pretty cool. I'd be fine with that. You guys would just stun lock everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I am going to Hunter's Mark. I'm going to move
Is it a
forward.
metagame for him to be a warlock?
The rod of the
Got a rod
back
for
keeper.
you.
Yeah, seriously.
I'm assuming I'm
Got a
moving my-
multi-class
to-
rogue warlock.
Once you
Steal
enter the
rod
room,
from
you're
you.
with. I mean, you've got to move into the room 20 feet, but you'll be within 90 feet at that point.
So am I in the room at this point?
Yeah, you can be in the room. I mean, you've got 30 feet of movement.
Yeah. Alright, so
You would have been moving that entire last round, so.
I'm in the room.
Mhm.
And I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark
Okay.
on the giant elemental.
Okay, the one that was closest to you is that bone one.
The bone one, yeah. Then I'm going to shoot 2 arrows at it.
Okay.
We're gonna go with the +1.
The +1 arrows? Okay.
So is that +1 added to the roll or to the
Attack and damage rolls for ammunition.
Nice.
Come on, crit. Oh, she did! Oh, shit! Okay. I
Golf
doubt
clap.
it's
Golf
likely
clap.
you'll deal enough damage to one-shot him, but absolutely try.
Golf claps in the chat, please. Golf claps. Thank you.
Very well done. I do see that, but I'm still pissed.
Alright, so that's. So it's 1d8 + 3, so then that's 11 points right off the bat, right? Are we
Yes.
capping the first
Yeah,
one?
you cap the first one, yep, and then +3, so that's 11. Then you roll a d8.
It's gone.
It's gone forever.
It's gone.
I have no idea where it went. Hold on.
Sam, it's finally gone.
Sam! Share the load.
Mr. Frodo.
No, Mr. Frodo. Could play
That
golf
was an
again.
8.
Hell yeah. So,
So 22 points of damage
nice.
on the first one.
Right.
From the piercing, or
From the... And then an additional... I'm sorry, 20...
because you capped the hunter's mark as well. Did
So
you do
then-
that?
I forgot about the hunter's mark.
Hunter's Mark is magic damage, right?
Hmm?
Okay.
Does it... Oh...
It's resistant. Fuck.
To anything non-magical, yeah.
Immune or resistant?
Oh.
Resistant.
Okay.
Resistant.
Wait. Is it resistant to non-magical damage?
To non-magical bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. So,
that
non-magical
means,
weapons.
So that means her arrow's getting halved, not the hunter's mark.
Right. That's
Yeah.
why. That's why I
Okay.
asked. Yeah.
Oh.
That's why I asked if it was magic, was to see
Okay.
if it was. Yeah.
My punches are magic.
Yeah, because you're at high enough level.
Magic hands.
Magic hand.
I got jazz hands.
I had
I'm
hands
having
once.
everything.
Oh hell yeah, Sarah.
You got very few key points.
Alright, so that's 11 piercing damage from the arrows.
Okay.
Plus an additional 12 from the hunter's
So
mark.
23 damage total.
23 damage. Well,
How many do you have left?
yeah. 23 damage total.
Nice.
On the first.
That makes sense.
On the first.
On the first attack, yeah.
Yeah. And then where's my D20 go?
Okay. I thought you flurried 3 times
And
and then
then-
just used the patient events.
That's going to be a
Okay.
21 to hit for the second
Okay.
one.
Yeah, 21 hits. Right? Yeah, 21 definitely hits.
Sarah, your mic's off. Sarah crit, she's a hero. Thank you for bearing with us.
Yes.
As a bear.
Not only did she crit, but she then capped all of her damage die after that.
Mm-hmm.
So she literally did as much damage as she could in the first. Yeah.
Not as much
Lost
for the
one.
second one though.
Yeah,
Just-
unfortunately.
So that's going
Bear
to
me's in your control.
be
Oh, sure. Okay.
Oh, Mr.
Sure.
Fizzlewink.
Swear to God.
5 points of piercing damage for the second one,
Okay. And that's halved already?
plus an additional 4 for the. That was not halved.
Okay, so it'd
So
be 2 plus 4, so
2
6.
plus 4, yeah.
Okay.
So how much total did you do to Earth Elemental 2?
39 I got.
And is that with
Is that-
halving?
That was after halving. Yeah.
Okay.
Damn.
And not to like undo something that happened, but is that enough damage for it to not want to attack the thing laying on the ground and run at the thing bombarding it?
I mean,
Was it 39 or 29?
so I'm doing the math now. Hang on. It might have been 29. Admittedly,
I mean,
it
I'd
might have
rather
been
be
29.
39, but
I mean, even
you-
if
if
it
you-
doesn't, one of the guards is gonna beat him to death.
Of course.
Anyway.
Yeah, I mean, it still might happen anyway, but I was just
Yeah.
curious because like if it would have happened for
29. You're right. So she did 29 damage
Okay.
total. Probably not, only because they're resistant to it anyway.
okay,
So it
sure.
would be
No,
Raz-
that
Oh,
makes
yeah, he
sense.
just doesn't
Sure.
care.
Yeah.
yeah, it'd be
just
like
don't
getting bit
care.
by a mosquito. You would just
Right. Nope.
Yep.
Yeah.
did Raz see that?
I would agree.
Out of curiosity.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Raz sees all.
Just making
That's
sure.
right.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So then now we'll go back around to the top.
So we would have our concluding where we would be like running
Arriving.
in and then we would come at the top of the order.
on the next turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I mean, we would be like
Yeah, because you two did roll highest initiative.
correct. So we would dash in together unless you have something else you want to cast and not dash, but I know I'm dashing to get closer.
What's the distance between us and what's happening?
So each of these is 10 feet. So
10
it's
feet.
far. We're 90-ish
Add an
away
extra
from the
point to
Earth
that.
Elementals.
I forgot about the arrow.
So
And that's
30
after
total.
we
Oh yeah.
dash, we end
Well,
up there.
Yeah, we end
I
up
would
there.
say that crits
yes.
too. So you did 2
Yeah,
on that
we're
too.
far away. Because
Oh,
it
no,
was
that
a
was for
long
the
haul.
second one.
Yep.
For the second one.
I didn't crit on the second one.
Yeah, you crit on the first one
Yeah.
and used a +1 on that one too. Though.
Yes.
So that
I-
one you
I
got
already-
2. Oh, you factored in the crit on that.
I think I told you to
Would
add
Baron be good to me, or would
that
it do with
after.
I'll just add 3 on.
Out of curiosity. I guess I gave him the bonus.
We'll do that.
I won't
And you
complain.
used to ride him.
Okay, that's fair. Yep.
You guys have a relationship.
Yeah.
I don't like that Fizzlewick and Bearamy have a relationship.
Hey man, you're putting that on yourself.
I don't know what kind of relationship they have. So your arrows pierce into his back, and with that we start combat over again. It is now gonna be Craig's turn.
Wouldn't it be?
I'm sorry, not Craig, Keith.
White Claw. who went before me?
What?
You're
If
absolutely
we're
right.
going to the top of the order, that's where I would be 26 and you were
20.
20,
Yes.
So-
and you were a 19.
Yeah.
So we would dash up at the previous turn. Now new initiative. It would be me, then Mike, then
Right. Yeah, that's why I was trying to bring you guys in. Is
Okay.
we're starting a new round of combat.
Oh, okay.
So
So
now
we do
you
get
guys
to
are in.
take a turn now.
Yeah, so now
Oh,
we're going
great.
to have... Yeah, that was during that
Okay.
turn where
Yeah, during the
Nikolai
bonus
gets
one.
knocked and he's punching. We're dashing up.
Yep.
Okay, so I mean...
Yeah, so as you rush in, you see 2 earth elementals.
Russian?
Yep, Russian. 2 earth elementals, as well as, I mean, really that's it, because they're blocking your view from pretty much all else.
Okay. Yeah, I mean... As I run in... So it's 10, 20, 30... I will cast, not on them, but off to the side, conjure animals,
Okay.
and I will conjure a giant rhinoceros.
Okay.
Is Baramy representing the giant?
Baramy
rhinos?
is now my rhino boy.
Would you rather use an Umber Hulk?
Baramy exists. You can use Nikolai who's dead.
That's true. There you go. My rhino.
Nikolai lives again.
Umber Hulks are probably my favorite thing.
Oh yeah, they're fucking sweet as shit. And then... No, I don't want to pop my totem yet, because we're not, like, nicely stacked. Or actually... I can catch the 3 of us. So I'll pop my spiritual totem and make a... Yeah, I think I still just go bear. So we are each going to gain 10 temporary hit points.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then my rhino is a 21 on his initiative.
All right, so he goes right between you and Mike then.
Yep.
Cool.
So,
What a beast.
yeah, that'll conclude my turn for my action and bonus action. And then my rhino will rush forward and attack the injured earth elemental.
Okay. Do they get the charge ability?
Yes.
too? Nice.
Yeah, I get to gore him.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, and it's a 19.
A 19 to hit. 19 hits.
Yeah, I gore the fuck out of it.
It's amazing.
And is
Yep.
that a strength save to not be
Yeah,
knocked
it's a
prone?
DC 15. I'm just gonna open it up on this because I need to keep me open as well because this is fucking...
Oh, do you need a rhino?
Do you have a rhino?
Probably.
Yeah, it's a CR2 if it helps you.
You can actually find those in extras on here too.
I know, but
Okay.
I want to be able to have me open as well.
Yeah, we
and
just
like
found
at this
that,
point,
like-
I don't care about having chat open anymore. Sorry, chat. I have to not save White Claw. I can't let Fizzlewick die.
True. It's fine. I accept it.
I mean, yeah.
You're brand new. I mean, 10 minutes ago, Raz was thinking about killing you, so.
I'd say still is.
It's actively, yeah.
So it's 28 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
It does have resistance. I am not a level 6 druid, so I do not have the magical weapons. So it would be 14 to it.
14?
As it gores it. And then for the strength save, did it succeed?
18.
18? Okay, so yes, it succeeds. Okay.
All
And
right.
that is my rhinoceros's turn.
Cool. So then Fizzlewick will come around to you.
All right. So I am gonna run up there. As a small class, I can move by, right?
Mhm.
On it. Okay. So I'm just gonna go right next to the line of you guys there.
Okay.
And I'm going to, using Iron Fang, I'm going to cast Dominate Monster on this Earth Elemental.
Yeah, do the not injured one, I guess.
Yeah, to the
Okay.
to the one that
Fuck
hasn't been
that
hit.
guy.
I don't think there's any spell related to that, but give me 1 minute to make sure. I know it's the feature of Iron Fang.
No, I think
So
it's a spell.
It should be immediate, I think.
Dominate monster is a spell, but
It has to make a Wisdom save.
yeah.
Okay, cool. So what's the...
The DC is 17.
rolled a 10, so it fails.
That's a
Mr.
splendid
Right.
ball.
So, yeah, it's just like holding Iron Fin, shaking. I'm gonna have it. So I get to give it a command for free, or I can take control of it by using my action. So I can't do that since I just used my action to dominate it.
Right, to use the spell.
So the command I'm going to put in its head is going to be... I want him to kill the people, but he definitely shouldn't. I'm just going to have him box this other Earth Elemental.
Rock 'em, sock 'em, robots!
Yeah, so...
He says
I'll
square up.
say duel.
Yeah.
Yeah, yep, I'm going to have him attack the Earth
Could
Elemental.
you add some more
Duel the
keys to
Earth.
that?
Yep.
Duel!
It's time.
Thank you.
Yeah, so he's gonna duel that other one then.
And,
It's nice to see a compelled duel work and not kill somebody.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah.
bonus action? I'm
how I
not
died
sending
last night.
Crockpot in alone. That's insane.
He can hang out with my
I
rhino.
looked up some stuff.
He could do that. I mean, Crockpot is next to me, and I'm not getting any closer. Yeah, I'll have Crockpot run up with my bonus action. I think he moves 40. Yeah, he moves 40. If he can he get in range from...
He can't get to that one, but like he gets to right here by me.
All right, that's fine. He'll hang
So
out
he'll be
next
ready
to the
with my
rhino.
Look at that fucking tag team.
Bearmy's
A
all the way at
goddamn
the bottom
rhino
of
and a
initiative.
fucking metal
Yeah,
dog.
I don't think I want I think I'm gonna tell Bearmy not to run in
Yeah.
until I see how this goes. He'll still be back here.
I like that he's always on 2 keys bipedal.
A little circus bear.
Right now
Cool.
he's
So
not
Croc-
totem.
So Crockpot moves up. He's within 5 feet of the other one now.
He's not. He's 10 feet away from it
Okay.
because each of the squares is 10, so it's still rough. And then this is where my spirit thing is because I can move that.
All right. And are you good? This your turn.
Yeah, that was it.
So then with that, it's gonna go around to White Claw.
Okay, I'm gonna bop bop right into this guard that's in front of me.
Okay. Yeah. Roll to attack.
Hit him with the old boom bap.
16 and 10.
Neither hits.
Jesus, man. I can't. I just am rolling real shit since the first fight. Okay. I'm kind of okay being there. I'm gonna bonus action Fury of Blows and just hit him again.
Go ahead and roll to attack him.
Jesus Christ. That one misses. So 19.
19 hits.
All right. Corner. So 8 points of damage.
Okay.
So sad.
So I'll say your final blow as you see the panel fall away and Nikolai, that all happened like 2 turns ago. Sorry, that was a while ago that he stabbed into his chest. I'll say you just hit him in the back. And
Okay.
right on the spine, and you see him shudder for a moment. And then we're going to go around to...
Yeah, it's Keith for you.
Yep, it's going to be Keith. So now Keith is going to turn around, now that there's not a threat directly in front of him, and attack you.
Hey, bitch.
Is that how White Claw is?
I mean, it
I like
took
it.
me off. I don't know.
Yeah, like...
He sees this adorable cat.
I just turn the
creature.
barrel.
Oh my
right.
fucking god, dude.
So the first one, you're definitely not flanked. So the first one is going to be a 19 to hit.
Yep, 19 hits.
Second's an 11 to hit.
11 does not hit.
Okay, so the 19 hits. You take
Mr. Fizzlewick.
10 damage as his
I'm going in as soon as
Morning
I don't have
Star
control
comes
of it.
down and collides into,
shield,
I'll say you
got
just finished a
vortex.
blow. So as you were pulling your hand back, his Morning Star comes down and hits you in your arm, knocking it quickly to your side.
Okay.
It's me again. So now the other guard is going to move over with that guard and also hit you.
Yeah.
Great. So the first attack, even that's a +2
2
with
for
flanking.
the flanking.
So that's a 14.
14 does not hit.
Great. So first attack, his Morning Star comes down and he misses. Second
yeah, I just,
attack,
like, parry it away. Just
Great.
catch his wrist and push it.
second attack comes down. You do that again,
Cool.
and you parry his great club directly into the one next to him,
Excellent.
and he takes 3 damage, and he's now dead.
Very good.
Excellent. That's great.
So
You call him a
Fucking
nerd?
Craig!
Craig's the fucking worst.
Craig got his revenge after all these years of Keith making him do the shit he doesn't want to do.
So Craig, seeing you deflect his great club into Keith, sees Keith fall to the ground. He goes, "Ha ha! You son of a bitch! I finally got it!"
You could have done that yourself.
What?
But I'm glad I helped you.
Thank you. Yeah.
We
Sorry.
should be friends.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to hit you again next turn.
That's okay. I get it.
I get it.
So no, it would be
Earth
Bearme was at
Elemental.
11, but he's hiding. So then yeah, it would be you.
What? Isn't the one Earth Elemental before?
Oh yeah,
You're right. The one Earth
is ahead of
Elemental is
you.
yeah. It goes 11.
The
Yeah, you're right.
boxing.
And that's the one that,
that mine?
Fizzlewick owns.
Golemwick.
Two slam attacks at the other one.
Rock'em, sock'em, robot. He's flanked.
+2, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Rhino boy.
Doesn't matter. That's a 26 and a 20. So they're both gonna hit.
Yes.
Is this your thing hitting him? Oh, fuck yeah.
So that's gonna be 12, 19, 29 damage. Wow, that's a lot. To the one that's still standing as he slams both of his arms into the back of the Earth Elemental. Sorry, how much did I say? 29?
29.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
58 total.
No, so the bone one, the one that we have represented as a bone. That one I have as Earth Elemental 2. That's the one that you guys have hit.
Yeah.
That's
for-
not
And now
I've got
Earth 1 is
46.
hitting Earth 2.
Yeah.
Okay, Earth 1 is hitting Earth 2.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I did
Okay.
that backwards. Sorry. So 29.
We're beating the crap out of this bone elemental.
Earth 2 boy.
All right. So yeah, as the Earth Elemental, both arms collide into the other one, it is now leaking mud from several parts of its body.
Excellent.
Ew.
It is now Zephyr's turn.
I'm gonna shoot at it again. And do the same thing. 2 shots.
Okay.
Throw him back.
I'm gonna use regular arrows this time.
Okay.
First one's going to be a 21 to hit,
21 definitely hits.
and the second one is going to be a 14 to hit.
14 does not hit, so the 21 does.
I think I got the same rolls. Alright, so that's going to be 6 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And so 3 points of piercing damage.
To the one that Fizzlewick's not controlling, right?
Correct.
Okay.
And then an additional 6 points from Hunter's Mark.
Okay. So
9 total?
was the first 6 halved or no?
It's 9 total.
9 total?
Yeah.
Okay. So it'd be that number. Okay. So it is now, as your arrow pierces into, I'll say, it's
One
an
of
Earth
the
Elemental.
leaky holes.
There's plenty of cracks. You hit the one that was not bloodied, right? Or do I have the wrong one marked
You
out?
have the wrong
The
one.
bloodied one is the one
Okay.
not in control of Fizzlewick.
The bloody
Sorry,
one is
sorry.
the one not being
Earth,
controlled.
We're attacking Earth Elemental 2.
2.
This
Gotcha.
one covered in bone.
Understood.
With
All
the
right.
skulls and stuff.
So that was 9 damage total. Okay. As your arrows pierce into the mud flows that you see coming from it, stabbing deeply into it, it begins to mud harder.
Oh, I'm gonna mud.
My
With
name
that-
is Mud.
With that, it'll that was Zephyra. It'll be the other Earth Elemental's turn. He's going to attack. This is one that's not
Controlled.
right. So he's going to attack the one that is controlled, given that that one just attacked him.
Hopefully it doesn't
naturally.
hit at all.
That would be nice. We won't have to make a save.
It's gonna hit.
Okay.
So we got. He's flanked. Yeah, so it's still +2. So that's 8. 16 does not hit.
The friendly guy. This guy is the one being hit, correct?
Yes.
So he's not flanked.
Not flanked. So yeah, one still hits. It still wasn't enough to get
Okay.
him hit. So one hits. He takes 2d8.
The other one's technically flanked.
Correct.
But
What was your one
that doesn't
roll?
give it disadvantage, though.
It's our ally right now.
Does that count as for ranged attacks too? Flanking bonuses? No. Okay, never mind.
7 and 6, 13, 18 damage.
Cool.
To the other one, to the one that is bloodied.
Does it repeat
No.
the save?
To the one that's not bloodied.
To
The one I control hasn't been hit yet.
The
at
one,
all.
okay, understood.
You keep saying that.
No, because I've got Earth Elemental 2, which I have designated as the bone one.
Yes.
Yes, which is bloody and beat up.
And that is the one that you are not controlling.
Yes.
Correct.
So the one you are controlling.
Has not
This
been
is the
hit yet
first time
until
it's been
just
hit.
now.
Period.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
And when he gets hit, he gets to make that save again.
The 17?
Yeah, each time the target takes damage, it makes a new wisdom saving throw.
Okay. So that's 13, 15, 18 to that. 6. And then he rolled a 14 on his saving throw.
Okay, so he fails again.
Okay, what was the DC?
17.
That was without modifier, and it was wisdom?
Yep.
Yeah, he fails.
Okay.
So he's still compelled there. There's still an Earth Elemental duel happening. I'll say right as that Earth Elemental brings his arms down and hits the other, you see them separate, and they stare one another more intensely. And then you hear the sound of just like rumbling beneath their feet. And we'll end there for tonight.
Cool.
Do I sense more things in the ground?
I'll say you sense
new
this coming
character.
from them.
Okay.
This is definitely
Just
their
making
feet.
sure. Okay.
2 more.
Yeah,
Like they're preparing. You remember in Dragon Ball Z how people
yeah.
would power
Yeah,
up
I
and
gotcha.
like that.
Yep.
Exactly.
Do we
Separate their
have a stat
stance and get
block
all.
for the worm from Dune? Because I would like that to be my next character.
The worm from Dune.
Yes. Well, from the Dune universe afterwards.
I'll let you play one of them snake hybrid people.
You want tea?
Cool.
I can't remember the name of them, but
You want
You
tea?
want to, yeah.
oh, that's it. Yeah. I thought you were asking someone if they wanted tea.
I'm gonna.
Y'all interested in tea?
No, wasn't tea.
Anyway, chat, thank you guys for watching tonight. We will see you on Friday for the Miznax Meat Grinder Fun Fest.
I think we've had enough meat grinders this
Yeah.
week, man.
And then Sunday will be from 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. For Tales of Setendor. If you're new here, make sure you follow so you can find us again. We stream D&D 3 to 4 times a week. You can find out more on our website, notgreatrpg.com. We've got links to all of our sponsors, our podcasts, our YouTube channel, all of our social media, and all that other fun stuff. Thank you guys very much. Mr. Bake-tastic, thank you for the follow. Sergeant's Pursuit, Happy Sugar Honey, Wendigo's Gone Wild, which is a fantastic fucking name.
My antlers are happy.
Heavy Smiles, and Cintric. Thank you guys so much for your follows. I hope you enjoyed the show. Yeah, we'll see you on Friday. Have a good night, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Another one.